What's going on, chat? Welcome in, everybody. Happy Memorial Day to all of my American viewers. Hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. Chat, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? 21 with the first. Welcome in 21. Smashy, Mouse, and Ultra Kill. No way it's Shocky Silverhand. Yes, dude. Yes. High focusing Shocker. What's up, Ultra Kill? Shock, are you caught up with the Invincible show? Yeah, I've been caught up with Invincible for a while. I haven't. I've been meaning to watch The Boys season 5, but judging by a bunch of the people saying that it's like kind of stinky, I've been avoiding it, and I might not watch it. I don't know. I don't know. You look like General Krieg. Wait, that's huge. Okay, that's kind of funny. W General Krieg? Chat, hope everybody's doing well. Maybe I should change my name to V1 from Ultra Kill someday. I'm still gonna call you Ultra Kill, probably. I ain't gonna lie. Do you want me to call you V1? Jokes aside, I can call you V1. I don't know. I just gravitate towards full words instead of serial numbers, I guess. I don't know, man. I just work here. Chat, let me tell y'all, it is a scorcher where I'm at. It's bad. It's bad. It was like 80s and sunny all day, and it is sweltering in my room. It's bad. It's actually awful, but it is what it is. We move on with it. We move on with it. You know what I mean? Yes, because I'm V1, the hit character from the hit game Ultra Kill. I still have to play Ultra Kill, actually. Wow, you're putting on the Ritz today. Thanks. Welcome in, Tyrannus. It was 82 today, sad face. That's exactly how I feel about it, man. Anyways, good night and good luck. Night, Mouse. Give me 5 seconds. I'm gonna go point my fan at me. Huzzah! There we go. That is marginally better, but it's still improvement. God, it's so hot, man. Let me check the weather for my area. Please tell me that it's like not just gonna be hot all night, because I'm actually gonna pass away if that's the case. Have you not installed water cooling in yourself yet? It's way better than fan cooling. Oh, my fault, bro. My fault. No, it's supposed to be hot like all night. Well, it gets down to like 60s. I can just crack my window and then we'll be chill. Ah, damn, dude. Hello, Mr. Shock. Hello, AP. Stinky with cool shades. What's up, Siona? Lobsang, welcome in. Had a good run. What do you mean, had a good run? Are we talking about Bellatra run, or are you saying had a good run because I said I was going to pass away? I'm not going to pass away yet. It is so hot, though. My God. I've been at my desk for the past, like, 3 or 4 hours working on a YouTube vid that I'm hopefully gonna have out before the event gets underway. But God, dying, bro. The ladder, yeah. I'm not dead yet, but like, you know, if this keeps up, maybe. Bro said shower stream in YouTube chat. That's gonna be a big old no. It's gonna be a big old no. It was 68 fantasy units yesterday here, or 20 degrees C in normal units. Bro, that's not even that bad. That's not even that bad. I guess depending on where you're at. Stop giving me army ads. I don't control the ads that they give you, bro. I hate to say it. Welcome in, Odin, as well. Hey, y'all. Hey, short person. Not short, by the way. Just not short, but you know what I mean. Send heat this way. I want to go in the pool. I wish, bro. I wish I could send it your way. I've never heard fantasy units, but I like it. Yeah, it makes me feel like I'm in D&D, which is a lot better than the current state of my country, so I'm going to continue living in that delusion. Oh my god, it's supposed to be 80s all week! Summer is officially here. Summer is officially here. God. Poo. Let's get a look at the 10-day. Let's get a look at the 10-day. Surely there's one, like, not sweltering day. Oh my goodness, there are 0 non-sweltering days in the 10-day forecast. It's cooked. Oh! There are actual quote-unquote people who enjoy this weather, by the way. That's crazy, bro. That's like actually insane to me. That's what I'm saying. They do deserve to be referred to as quote-unquote people, bro. I don't know how people be messing with, like, 80-degree temps. I like it once in a while, all right? I like it once in a while. Once in a while, it's a good time. You can be out on the lake or whatever, in the pool, what have you. It's a good time once in a while. When it's the entire 3 months of summer, it's just nonstop 80 degrees sunny, 90 degrees sunny, 85 humid. Bad. Bad time. Bad time. Nah, I want negative 30-degree icy hell. See, like, that's not good either. Am I crazy for saying that I want it somewhere in the middle? Because we get the worst of both worlds. Where I'm at, I'm in the Midwest, and we get literally 90-degree summers, and we also get negative 30 winters. Both extremes are bad. If it could just be like, you know, 65 year-round, that'd be huge. It's miserable in the Midwest. That's what I'm saying. The weather's just so erratic, man. I mean, we don't have to worry about, at least where I'm at in the Midwest. I suppose if you're in Tornado Alley, you're, like, completely screwed. But where I'm at in the Midwest, we don't have to deal with, like, you know, life-threatening natural disasters, so that part's cool. But the way that our temperatures fluctuate is like nothing short of wild. It's crazy. Especially in like the fall and the spring, when it's like when you're in like that transitioning period from like winter to summer and vice versa. Bro, within a week the temperature can change like 50 plus degrees. It's bad. Is not goody. Stay away from Arizona. It is the worst heat I've been in. 100F at midnight. Yeah, see, that's I would die. I would die. If I had air conditioning, I'd be chilling. We have air conditioning here. We just haven't put it in yet because we take it out every year. Probably that'll be a project for mañana, if not sometime this week, if it's going to be this bad for the foreseeable future, which it's going to be, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. It was 79 here, and I had 2 layers of blankets on. That's pretty cold. Tyrannus, do you live on, like, Venus? What do you mean it was 79? That's pretty cold. Where do you live, bro? Yo, Shock, hello. What's up, Aaron? Welcome in. Appreciate everybody pulling up. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. Looking forward to this week. 50 plus is shorts weather. Another fellow Midwesterner. 50 plus is kind of crazy. I would say 60 plus. Although I am a pussy among my fellow Midwesterners, so that's probably more of a Focus Shock diff than anything, but I digress. 79, it was 82 where I was at. Yeah, 80. I'm a part of the... We got a lot of 82 gang in chat. Myself included, I think that's like the 3rd or 4th person that said it was 82 today. Wearing shorts in public should be a federal offense. What is that take, yo? What? You don't wear shorts in, like, this hot weather? The fuck you mean, dude? If you want to die of heat stroke, that's your own prerogative, I guess. But don't fucking make all of us people do it. Hell no? So you're out in 80-degree weather, sunny, rocking jeans or like sweatpants? You are out of your mind. Mandatory kilt angle. That's the only thing that I can see being acceptable from this take. Hello, good luck. Appreciate you. Exclamation mark. The only time I've ever worn shorts is during marching band competitions. Oh, nah. I got some genuine weirdos in my chat. Sweatpants in public should result in you being publicly boiled. Okay, so we don't like sweatpants and we don't like shorts. So what's the angle? Do you wear jeans every single day of your life, or is this like subversion of expectations and you're just shirt cocking it every day? What are we doing? What are we doing? Northwesterner, actually, maybe 55, but definitely by 60 I'm in shorts. Yeah. 60, I think, is the acceptable threshold in my mind. Jeans only like a normal human being. That's crazy. That's crazy. Are you the person who makes school dress codes? Yeah, no shit, bro. I wear yoga pants every single day. See, like, that's acceptable, bro. I feel like that's the norm. Proudly have not worn a jean for the past 10 years. I used to be a big jeans guy. Now I pretty much only wear jeans if I'm like going out. If I'm just like working at my house or whatever, oh, it's sweatpants every day. But if I'm like going to the store, or if I'm like, you know, going out gallivanting, having a night on the town, as it were, usually a jeans angle. But if it's summer, it's always a shorts angle. I hate jeans. Denim as a material just feels so bad. I don't mind them. I used to really hate them. I used to really not be a big fan of them. They've since grown on me quite a bit. I wear pants every day and sweaters like everyone else in 80 weather. We have some serious like temperature rage baiters in chat. I did not realize that this was like a genre of human being. That is crazy, bro. Y'all remember when skinny jeans were the hotness? I feel like people still wore skinny jeans when I went to high school. But that's probably because the people I went to high school with were weird. Myself included. That's not like a jab. I'm just saying. I think the solution is everyone switching to skirts. Dude, if we could live in a 100% kilt society, we would advance so much further as the human race. It's hot in jeans in the summer, but at least I don't dress like a degenerate in public. Are you literally like a robot? Yeah, like V1, bro. V1 is locked in. Are you a human being and not an AI? Are you actually a robot, bro? I'm autistic. Is that an excuse? I'm not diagnosed, so I don't know if that's an excuse. Is that good comms? Heat rises, you're too tall to get it. See, YouTube, this is why YouTube chat is always going to be the better chat, because they call me tall. They're also solidifying themselves as liars, but I digress. I'm a pants all year round type of guy, and I live in Arizona. That's crazy. That's, bro, I would actually pass away. If I lived in Arizona and I wore pants year round, I would genuinely pass away. Jokes aside, I would be in a casket, bro. Hurry up and take the Balatroidal quiz and take 10 plus questions to get it right. All right, Chuddy. All right, Gene Boy. All right, Gene Boy, listen up. Nobody tells me what to do, and more importantly, nobody says that I'm winning the Balatroidal in 10, okay, dude? Throwback angle. This is yellow. It's uncommon. Nothing to do with molt. It's got to be a $5 uncommon, non-scaling, non-RNG. $5 econ uncommon, maybe? Could be $4 econ uncommon? No, because there's nothing to do with RNG, so it's not dice. We could go sock my buskin. That's $6. I'm a fuckwit. Okay, I thought that was 5 for some reason. Anyway. What else is there? 6 cents is $6. I'm trying to go for different categories. Could be chips. It's non-scaling, though, so that kind of nukes uncommon, I feel like. What about Spaceman? Is it Spaceman? Spaceman has RNG. It is in the other category, though, so we farmed some good info out of this. This is... Could it be... No, it's not Marble Joker, because that's creation, I would assume. What is the other category? It's other category is ambiguous, yes. Other ability. Gee, thanks. $5 other. Is this Pareidolia? I think this is a good Pareidolia angle. It's not Pareidolia. Can't be Seance. One word starts with S. Other ability, uncommon $5, non-scaling, non-RNG. Not Seance, because that's creation, and it's also not the correct amount of characters, if I'm not mistaken. And I think Seance is $6. Yo, what is this? This might actually take me 10 guesses. Hold up. That chatter might be onto something. Not Spaceman. What are some of the others, yo? Is Astronomer an other? Astronomer's econ. It's $8 anyway. But I'm just trying to think of, like, mechanically similar, I guess, Jokers. It's not like Andy or Burger or any of those. I think those are both $6 anyway, but they affect hands and discards, so it's not either of them. This is going to be some really obscure-ass shit. It's not Troubadour. That's, I believe, also $6, which is a fucking scam. But it is what it is. Shisa. What is this? Not Stone Joker. It's got to be one word. Bro, what is a one-word Joker that fits this criteria? I'm actually, like, drawing a complete and utter blank. It's probably a Joker that you have to unlock, I'm assuming, if it's this obscure. I don't think that narrows it down. I don't know my pages in the Joker manual that well, so to speak. Is it Showman? Oh, it's Showman. No? Is that the correct amount of characters? Showman. Yeah, it's Showman. Okay. Got that in, what, 5 guesses? That's like a historic worse. Not a historic worse. That's pretty bad for me, but 5 guess Showman I feel like is not that crazy. Also, I'm a gold staker, so who the hell plays gold stake and remembers Showman? It's obviously throwback. Fuck. Streamer, when are you coming back to Skadle only streams? What is a Skadle, bro? Gene Boy was proved wrong, still poggers. I had Showman do some work for me in a run I'm editing right now, actually. That's actually insane. Every run I'm taking the Showman for second Cavendish, you are a far braver player than I. Less than I could ever hope to be. Alright, moving on. Bang. This is an easy one, I think. This is Tooth, I'm pretty sure. With this shade of red. Actually, let me double check. I still am pretty sure this is Tooth. The glasses kind of fuck up colors. But upon further inspection, I'm pretty sure this is still Tooth. I'm pretty sure this is anti-3 white stake Tooth, yes? Ah! I'm so good at video games, bro. Okay, we got the Scrandle. And then we got one more that I want to briefly check out today. No spoilers, but I got a peek thumbnail for it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Excited to see it. Oh. Oh. Fleet Street Burger. 6-ounce patty. Crispy bacon. Very good clarification there. Crispy bacon, cheese, onions, lettuce. It's got to be the Fleet Street Burger for my bonus round, yo. Steak and cheese pied pide. I don't know what that is. Looks good. It's got peppers and pickles on the side. Can't be that bad. Looks. Is this not just pizza? What is this? Thanksgiving jigs. So just like a Thanksgiving dinner. Thanksgiving dinner doesn't look that bad. I'm taking the pizza over it every day, though. I think Thanksgiving dinner is pretty mid. And I know that's like becoming more and more of an agreed upon take, but I don't know. Thanksgiving dinner is just like pretty mid across the board. I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm going pizza here. That's tragic, but it is what it is. Zevian with the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you had a fantastic stream, man. Thank you, thank you. We're working on daily games still. And then I think we're going to get into the main profile streak. Try and extend that. Hot dog or pie, chips, and gravy? Well, the chips never wins. The pie and chips never wins. So we go with the dog. Excuse me. Pie is Turkish cheese and other things pastry, I think. Interessante. 5 pieces of chicken with chips. $17.67. Sausage with red wine sauce and parsley potatoes. Everything over here just looks very bland. It's French also, so we always go with the right. Never mind. Working on C++. Stickered around 10 jokers tonight and hit ante 18 on Gold State Ghost. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Someone just anonymously gifted Saran Mamdani a tier 1. Also, did I pronounce his name correctly? This is something that I should have known before now because he's like the GOAT. There's no way this is the real account, right? Is it? No, it's a fake account. Fuck! Oh, I would have been in there. Unless the actual Mayor Mamdani has 1 Twitch follower. In which case I'm getting in on the ground level. W Anonymous gift sub. That's huge. Anyway. That was a flashbang and a half. Working on C++, stickered around 10 jokers tonight and hit ante 18 on Gold State Ghost. Huge. 4E26 high score. That's fucking phenomenal, dude. That's awesome. That's huge. I gotta work more on like Gold Stake high score because it would be kind of it's kind of fun every now and again. I don't know, bro. I just like streaking more. I ain't gonna lie. Don't take that out of context. It's the breakfast wrap every time. Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting 100 subs to Saran Mamdani. Knicks are in the NBA Finals right now. New York is Gotham right now, praying for Mamdani. Tell the one on the right, my name isn't Bratwurst. Ball right. Imagine the mayor actually watching right now. Mayor Mamdani, if you're watching right now, first off, didn't know you were a fan of Balatro like that. Get in contact with Zano TV. You could be on Major League Balatro. It'd be a fun time. Second off, thank you for watching. You're my GOAT. Keep doing what you're doing. It's definitely the left. You guys think Mayor Mamdani is like good at the Scrandle? Or do you guys think he sucks? Like, what do you think Mayor Mamdani's average Scrandle is out of 10? This is a genuine question. What are we thinking? I'm thinking a solid mayor of New York City, very culturally diverse city. I'm thinking above average. But still probably not, like, to an insane extent, just because there is some, like, meta knowledge that you need. I'm thinking probably a 7 out of 10 average. Also, the fries never win here. That is literally... We've counted these before. I believe it's 13 fries for $8.42. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. First off, how the fuck did I remember that? Second off, yeah, 13 fries for $9. It's the right, and I don't even care if it's wrong. It's just still always the right. That wasn't even intentional. I don't know, like 607. Okay, the exact same pizza and beer or burger and chips. This feels like cheating, but it's definitely losing to the right because the right is a far better financial deal. Anyway. Cheeseburger with pickle. With wavy fries. I have to stop reading. You're calling crinkle cut fries wavy fries? That just disqualifies you. That just disqualifies you right there. Chicken corner kick fries, French fries, popcorn chicken, buffalo sauce, cheese sauce, ranch, green onion, tomatoes. I feel like there needs to be more going on for that to be a good dish. I still think it wins, though, because the presentation is so much better, despite the fact that breakfast sandwiches are kind of peak. Actually, breakfast sandwiches are, like, really, really high scoring, I feel like. This is probably a doozy. This is probably a doozy. Let's go for the right. Yeah, okay. I feel like the right, for it to be peak, needs to have more going on. It's just chicken and fries and then, like, a shit ton of condiments. Not that I'm, like, not a fan of it. I would mac the shit out of it, but I don't know. I could use, like, another veg. Methinks. Maybe some onion. I don't know. Anyway. Would you rather 13 fries for $9 or $33 pizza and beer? That's literally a would you rather from hell. I would not want to have to answer that. Yo, these sunglasses are really nice for like the summer, like I'm sweating my ass off vibe. I'm not gonna lie, which is the entire reason that I wore them. But the lenses are like super fucky, where if I look at my monitor head on, I just can't see anything on it, and that's making this whole streaming thing really annoying. Okay, brief fourth daily game. Not gonna add this to the rotation because this one's probably gonna take a while, but I saw this on my YouTube Shorts feed this weekend, and I wanted to give it at least one shot. This is a website. Anonymous gifter gifted a 1 month tier 1 sub to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. W anonymous gifter. Appreciate y'all. Many thanks. I actually didn't miss the scrandal. No, 3, you just missed it. I'm sorry. Damn it, I wasn't tabbed in and I somehow gaslit myself into thinking it was going to be RNG-dle. I'm sorry, Ishigami. Maybe one day. You should also play Staddle.fun, which is Pokemon. No. Anyway, I'm sorry. This is a new website that I found. This is called, what is this? It's the, hang on, I gotta look in my DMs because I don't want to, like, go to a different thing. A different, scene in OBS. This is the favorite Pokemon website. Every Pokemon is someone's favorite. The entire idea of the website is it's just like, it's not a forum, but it's just a website where you can like go on it. You can be like, hey, this is my name. This is my favorite Pokemon, and just write like a little blurb rather about your favorite Pokemon. Very fun idea. Really like it. Was checking it out for that. Probably I'm gonna write a little blurb on it. So look for the Clefable enjoyers and look for Focus Shock in there eventually. But completely by accident, I found this game, which is Who's More Loved? So which Pokemon has more favorites according to the website? And I think this would be a very fun game. Although I'm probably gonna fumble it immediately because I really don't know out of these. Anyway, we're gonna give it one shot. Hello, my name is Zoran Mumdani, and my favorite Pokemon is Dusknoir. Yo, Dusknoir is a W pick, though. How do you pronounce Mayor Mumdani's first name? Because I'm gonna feel like a real idiot if I'm like pronouncing it wrong. Give me a second. Pronunciation. Zoran Mumdani. Dude, I'm literally saying it right. I'm the goat. I'm the Caucasian goat, bro. Anyway. There's got to be a Scavalier out of these, right? Okay, Escavalier is the objectively cooler Pokemon, but I think Cofagrigus has played a bigger role in like media. So I'm gonna say it's Cofagrigus. Almost by double. Let's see how high we can get this streak. Gotta be Spiritomb. Really? I already lost. We gotta go again. A 1 streak? That's crazy that more people like Cofagrigus than Spiritomb. I gotta go 1 more. Nidoran been around way longer. Larvesta or Dottler? Gotta be Larvesta, yo. Yeah, by a wide margin. Swinub or Larvesta? This one's kind of a crapshoot, I feel like. Swinub's been around for longer. And I feel like more people like Mamoswine than they do Volcarona. I feel like Mamoswine is just a very, like, generically cool Pokemon. I feel like Volcarona and, like, the Volcarona line, I feel like you only like Volcarona if you are, like, a VGC player. No? Yeah, Swinub by more than double. Swinub or Execute? Gotta be Swinub. Nobody gives a fuck about that dumbass Execute. Execute or Mienshao? Okay, see, this is a weird one because if they didn't show me previous to this round that Execute had 24 votes, I would have picked Execute every time. But are we really saying that Mienshao has less than 24 votes? I feel like no. Yeah, 181. Not even close. We already saw Nidoran, so that's Freelo. Nidoran or Turtonator? I feel like Turtonator's slept on, no? I feel like Turtonator's so slept on. Turtonator is big in the anime? Is it? I don't watch the anime, so that's good comms. I feel like even outside of that, though, Turtonator is like fire. I think Turtonator's so cool. Fennekin, not even close. It's a starter Pokemon. Fennekin or Applin? I would be floored if it was Applin. Yeah. Simipour or Applin? Okay, the big meme when Gen 5 came out, and also it's kind of a meme now, is nobody likes the elemental monkeys. So we're going to see how many people are lying and how many people actually don't like the elemental monkeys. Gotta be Applin, though. Decent margin. Simipour with 103 votes or Scatterbug. Gotta be Simipour. Nobody cares about Scatterbug. Gotta be Porygon Z. Porygon Z is the GOAT. Porygon Z or Blossom. Blossom's been around for longer, and Blossom is like a cute Pokemon, but I feel like this design kind of sucks. Am I crazy? Does every bipedal Pokemon get a furry buff? That's an excellent meta question. That's an excellent meta question. I think it's got to be Porygon Z. Blossom's design is just like so boring. I like Blossom, but it's just such a cringe mon. Torkoal for sure because of all the VGCers. Torkoal or Fido? It's a cute dog, but also it's like the latest of like 1,000 cute dogs. So I feel like this could very easily be Torkoal. What about Throw? That's just a dude. I feel like that would make more sense to get the furry buff then. My favorite Pokemon is literally because I'm a furry. I know basically nothing about Pokemon. Now try to guess who it is. Is it a traditional favorite Pokemon? Or do you know if it is? I'm pretty sure that's the dad from Bob's Burgers changed to be red. No, it's New Gen. It's New Gen furry. It's Meowscarada. He said no. I'm drawing a blank if it's not Meowscarada, bro. Ensign? Ensign's not New Gen, is it? Surely not. I guess I wouldn't consider it to be New Gen. Anyway, I think it's Torkoal. That was extraordinarily close. Fido or Dracloak? Fido purely because nobody gives a singular fuck about mid-evos. Although Dracloak is like kind of a cool mid-evo. It does the mid-evo thing okay. But it's still got mid-evo syndrome. Yeah, nobody cares. Tyrant or Dracloak? Well, Dracloak had like 20 votes, so it's got to be Tyrant. Morgrem or Tyrant? Once again, I could see Impidimp because he's a silly guy. I could see... fuck, I'm drawing a blank and it's making me so... Grimmsnarl. I love Grimmsnarl. I could see Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl's really cool. Does anybody remember Morgrem? I guess Morgrim has one of the more memorable mid-evo designs, but it's still a mid-evo, bro. I think it's still got to be Tyrant. That was closer than I was expecting, honestly. Mid-evo or legendary? Gee, let me think. What? 18 streak, though. That's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. 18 streak? I ain't gonna lie. That's pretty good. Okay, that's the extent of what I'm doing for that, but that was a fun game. That was, honestly, that was far shorter than I was expecting. We could maybe add that to the rotation, like, every now and again. Maybe. Probably not. There's already, like, a lot of daily games in the rotation, but maybe. It's Obstagoon Lamau. It's shiny, has the trans colors. Oh, that makes sense, honestly. Obstagoon's kind of based. I like Obstagoon. The biggest crime that they committed with Obstagoon is that he's just such a mid Pokemon, bro. His design is like, I think his design is pretty cool, but he's just such a mid guy. I ain't gonna lie. It's Galarian Linoon Evo. Ghost deck. No. Okay. Oh, first off, good comms on the Ghost deck shout. Give me 5 seconds. Give me 5 seconds. Give me 5 seconds. Give me 10 seconds, maybe. Give me 13 seconds. Bang. Okay. Deck Redeem is off. Apologies. It'll be back on at the very least, next week when we do the charity stream. Deck Redeem is off. We're back on the main profile. I feel like we've spent like 2 or 3 weeks locking in. I'm still not like completely locked in, but if I wait for myself to be completely locked in, then we're going to be waiting literally until the sun burns out. So we're going to attempt Black Deck today, and we're going to try and extend the 15 streak. If we end up not extending the 15 streak, then we can kind of fiddle fuck around and just do whatever we want. And if we beat Black Deck, then I genuinely think that there's a pretty big chance that we could maybe extend this to a 30 streak, which would be fucking huge. Especially if I could extend the streak into the charity event. That would be awesome. But I digress. Also, speaking of the charity event, everybody check the pinned comment. I need I'm gonna take the glasses off. They're really nice aesthetically, but goddamn, I can't see anything. I need goals. I need donation incentives. Because I'm brain dead and can't really come up with any aside from like very generic stuff. So check the pinned comment. Go to the Discord and suggest some donation incentives. Some things that you think would be fun. Balatro related or otherwise. Play Snail Simulator. What is Snail Simulator? Goal, play Risk of Rain 2 shirtless stream. Not gonna lie, I almost did that unprompted today because it's so goddamn hot in my room. But I was getting mixed signals when I Googled about if shirtless streaming was frowned upon on Twitch. I.e. like a bannable offense. So I decided to just go with a tank top and play it safe. But it was like that hot earlier when I was at my desk working that I like literally looked it up and was like, could I get away with this? Anyway, I digress. You fuck around with other snails. What is this? Overwhelmingly positive? When is this from? 2023? I've never seen this in my whole life. You're just a slow-ass snail? Wait, this is peak. Snail together. This is huge. Become the snail. That's actually fire. I can't believe I've never seen that. If you play it, I'll play it with you like a dead ass. I'm participating in the House of Hearts. There I will be ripping out the hearts of innocent pedestrians on camera and storing them in my private bag. Focus shock. Yeah, I did actually say that. Play Balan Wonderland? No. Yeah, I think streaming shirtless is questionable for sure. I was getting mixed reviews because I looked at, like, the AI summary, but that's all Google is anymore. I looked at some kind of summary that was like, yeah, it should be fine, like, according to the actual toss, and I was reading some comments of people on, like, Reddit threads and stuff that were like, yeah, it's not against toss. But then I was reading some... Granted, they were outdated comments by, like, quite a few years, but I was reading some other comments that were like, yeah, a friend of mine got banned for it, or like, yeah, I got banned for it. So I was like, well, I'm just not, especially, you know, right before a charity event, I guess I'm just not going to take the chance on that. So we're chilling. Anyway, can you play the 1.1 update for a goal? I heard it's peak. Yeah, no, that'll for sure be one of the goals. What do the Heart Association do? They raise money for, like, heart disease research, yo. #1 leading killer in either America or the world. I think it's the world. Which is crazy. And I'm gonna, that, you know, that, some of the money that I raise is inevitably gonna be coming back around to me, because I got that shit on both sides of my family, so I'm cooked. So that'll be nice. Whether or not it's legal within the toss, I'm not sure I'd feel comfortable watching someone else stream shirtless, LOL. Oh yeah, I guess that's fair as well. I don't know. I didn't really think about that aspect of it, because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't mind, but yeah, I guess I am projecting with that take. I have heart disease. It's extraordinarily prevalent, which is why I'm glad. I can't fucking speak words, bro. It's hard. Which is why I'm glad that I have the opportunity to raise money for this. It'll be a good time. Can you please stream with 2 shirts on instead? If it was not like 1,000 degrees in my room, I would take you up on that for the bit, but I think I would actually have heat stroke and pass away. You're giving me the money, basically. Well, like I said, some of that's getting forwarded to, like, me in 30 years, but that's okay. Do the thing where you wear, like, 10 layers of shirts at once. No! No! I would actually die, bro. I would actually die. It would not be good. Did you see during the Slay the Spire tournament, they made one of the seeds Raffle with a white t-shirt on? What? Huh? Dono goal, $1 equals 1 shirt. Must be some cool people participating in this charity event. Yeah. The cool, dare I say, controversial take, the coolest. The coolest. I know. The coolest, though. Oh, excuse me. Shock, can you do a shirtful stream next time when it's more than 80 degrees? You know, you put on sweaters, thick pants, just everything you have for winter. No. I know you are, but what am I? Aw. I'm banning you for reminding me of all the, like, 6-year-olds that said that shit to me when I was also 6 years old. It was a very traumatic experience. Your mod badge is being taken away. But aw. Just kidding. Okay. Enough stalling. We're extending the streak. Gold stake black deck. Running the prediction. Almost said running the pred. I gotta remember to not abbreviate prediction. Anyway. Let's lock in. I'm actually so nervous. But also I need to play this profile. I'm getting really frustrated with the fact that I haven't been playing this profile, so even if it dies, it's gonna be, like, bittersweet. Also, this is main profile, so streaks on screen. Or stats on screen, rather. My bad. Anyway. Wish me luck! Like I said, prediction up. Bang. Riffraff ante 1, please. Boss says no diamonds. We have bad skips. Pretty decent top deck, all things considered. That gets me out in 1. Riffraff. This is definitely just a fist angle. Buffoon Pack has Riffraff because I'm invoking it, so I'm skipping Riffraff here, but this is for sure just a fist angle. Kind of an extraordinary Joker for pick 1, pack 1 on black deck, I ain't gonna lie. Can't really ask for much more. Stickerless Raised Fist. This 2-pair doesn't win in 1, so we definitely want to go for something better here. I'm thinking we just do one of these. could do... I think this has a better shot at winning in 1. I could be, like, a dummy, but I'm just going to ship it. Yeah, okay, we're chilling. It actually beats boss in 1. Good to know. 6 bones... Eternal Mad Joker, not interested when I already have Raised Fist. That's probably good enough for our early game molt. Could be Saturn level, just to like bank on us having some long-term chips. Could be Celestial Pack for the same reason. We're blocking Saturn with Raised Fist. We probably want pair or 2-pair would be the best. Probably 2-pair since we're on black deck, and then if we get better jokers, we could pivot back into pairs. I think we just don't want anything in the shop. Celestial Pack's pretty low chances of us hitting what we want. Saturn card, I think, is probably not going to be relevant with the Raised Fist. Also, we're on black deck, so straights feel bad anyway. I think this is just a go next angle. Flush wins, yes, because Raised Fist doubles the base molt, and this gets enough chips to get out in ante 1, so we just ship the flush. Or in small blind ante 1. I had 2 runs today with easy seeds where I econ diffed myself into being incredibly weak. I'm hoping that I don't do that on accident by being like a dumb chud and trying to like over optimize, but we'll see. Castle's really okay, we might need the Eternal Smiley, which makes me really sad. Castle kind of offsets that, though. Castle's a pretty insane joker. Black deck affects it, like, a little bit, because we can't use... We have 1 less hand to maybe cycle for some extra suits that it hits. But, like, that's not terrible. Am I making enough... Am I reasonably making enough points to score out of wall with just the castle? I think if I had 4 hands, the answer would be yes. I think on 3 hands, the answer is no. Sell Raised Fist pivot? No. You're already -1 yourself playing this shit-ass deck. Huh? Blue State Castle garbage? Hard disagree. I think you take Castle even then. Well, we take Castle no matter what. I'm saying, can we get by with, like, just taking Castle? And on black deck specifically, I think the answer is no. If we... Hang on, I'm going to calc this because I'm this chuddy. You always take Castle here. It's plus chips on ante 2. I know, chat. I know we always take Castle. I'm not debating whether the Castle is the correct choice. I'm debating whether we can get by just taking Castle or if we need the smiley face as well. Because if I can get away with not taking the smiley face, I'm definitely going to do that. But I don't think I can take... I don't think I can do that. Castle is bait for sure. We're so far out in left field, chat. Chat, reel it back in. Okay, I'm calcing this because I'm a huge chud. If I assume rather modestly, that we can get Castle to 30 chips into the wall, if we play, say we play a pair, that's 10 chips. We play a pair of 5s, so that's an additional 10 chips. And then we have 50 chips on Castle. I think this is doable with just Castle. Dead stream, motherfuck. Wait, are we back? OBS is saying I'm back, but with really bad bitrate. Am I not back? Hello? Hello? Why is my bitrate so ass, man? Hello? We back? Are we back? It's still saying my bitrate is shit. Oh, never mind. What the hell? OBS is cooked, bro. OBS is cooked. It's saying my bitrate is 10,000 kilobytes. Now it's saying 12,000. For reference, that's about 3 times what I'm normally at. We back, but delay. If you guys refresh your streams, that works, yes? 23 seconds of latency. If you guys refresh your streams, does that not, like, fix anything? I'm genuinely asking. Gigantic delay. That's huge. Okay, my bitrate seems to have stabilized, hopefully. I eated all your bitrate, sorry. Midwest internet moment. Blame Elon, bro. I got Starlink. It's the only thing that works in my neck of the woods. Refresh the stream. Yeah, it's back. Okay, we're back, hopefully. They're hiding the seed analyzer with lag. True. Truth nuke. Afflictions with the tab. Appreciate you, man. We back? Okay, we're chilling. Okay, I calced it, and long story short, I think we're fine to just take castle here, although it is a little bit iffy. I calced castle with 30 chips, playing a pair of 5s. If we play... Oh, wait, no, that's on 4 hands. Yo, I'm a dumb fuck. No, we have to take Smiley here. Unless we're assuming that castle gets, like, a lot more value. What would we need castle to be at? We would need castle, realistically, to be at, like, 70-ish chips to get out of the wall. That's not realistic. And that's with a plus 20 molt hit on Raised Fist every time. So I think we have to take both here. Arcana doesn't hurt interest. It does if I'm taking Smiley, which I think I'm definitely doing. Also, if I'm taking the Arcana... Even if I'm taking it right now and going to $11, what am I looking for in the Arcana? Judgment and Hermit would get me to $22. Everything else is like either ass or it's like too inconsistent to matter. Arcana is way too expensive here. Yeah, I mean you can take Arcana here, but if you're doing it on, especially if you're doing it on any deck, you're gambling. But especially on black deck, you're just gambling for no reason. I think the angle is castle because castle is just like super consistent, and then I think the unfortunate angle for win streaking purposes here is we have to commit to this eternal Smiley in order to get past the wall, which really blows because that kind of like nukes our long-term scoring capability because we just lost our extra Joker slot unless we get like a retrigger build cooking. But we're not dying to the wall. So, like, I'll take it type shit. Nice use of +1 Joker slot. What a great deck. I'm rotating streaking. I have to play this deck, dickhead. What do you want from me? Okay, W Castle. Holy draws, W Castle. Could you not look for something better next shop? Yeah, I definitely could. But the idea with us taking this is I'm on a 15-game win streak right now. And if I win black deck, I don't need to play black deck for another 14 games. So the idea is if I take this smiley face, then if I get fucked in the shop right here, it doesn't matter because I'm still beating wall. If you're just playing to win this one game, you never take Smiley, I don't think, but I'm playing to win every game, so Smiley is an unfortunate evil. If you don't take the Smiley, you're gambling. Which, like, probably a decent amount of the time you don't get punished for gambling, but, like, it's still gambling at the end of the day. If I can minimize my chances of losing, I'm gonna do that. Played this seed, there was a nat negative Yo Rick in the Arcana pack. Oh, fuck, it's over. Pair has more chips this time around. I'm going to take a look in the misprint. Black deck scares me. Bro, I have so many hours in this game, and black deck scares me. It's a fucking menace. All right, we're going to ship this. That gets me within a pair. I have smiley face pair as well, so I'm good to just discard for castle. Castle's at +21. That's pretty damn good. I'm getting, like, no money from this blind, but the castle scaling, I think, is going to be well worth. Appreciate the lurk afflictions. Many thanks. Castle on spades. Crazy Joker. See, like, this is the idea with the smiley face. Crazy Joker, probably not consistent enough into the wall. I guess we do get one more shop, but like the idea with the smiley face. Crazy Joker, not consistent enough into the wall to feasibly like win every time. Also, Crazy Joker fucks with raised fist, and so it just ends up breaking even more often than not. Maybe you profit like 2 or 3 molt. So like pretty chuddy. So right now we're like positive investment on the smiley face, so to speak. Steel is big. Steel feels really expensive right now. And I'm not like, especially if I have something as strong as Castle, I'm not like glued to playing. I'm not like glued to smiley face for the duration of the run. When we have smiley face, I don't think we need Chariot to win. You might have to though. I really don't think so. 1 3 oak was two grand and change, and that's with less castle scaling. I feel like we don't need this. It's close enough where maybe we take it anyway, but I feel like it's kind of expensive for what it's worth. You missed yellow card when you didn't re-roll again that one time. I wouldn't take yellow card right now, dog. I'm on black deck. What money am I going to use to... First off, what money am I going to use to buy what is probably like a $10 Joker when it's negative? Second off, what money am I going to use to scale that bitch? What? I really don't want this steal. If I'm playing a pair with smiley face right now, how much is that scoring me? Because I feel like smiley face pair is pretty feasible where we're at. Smiley face pair, 10 chips natively plus 20. Even if we go really modest castle, we say we don't scale the castle at all. That's 51 chips times 2 plus 20 plus 10 times 32. That's 1,600. So even with super modest castle scaling, we're still scoring more than enough, right? I didn't fuck up any of the math. Plus 20, plus 10, 2 base. So that's it's 1,600 points with castle where it's at right now. I think we don't need this steal at all. If we were planning on like smiley face mattering, I guess this is kind of hard actually. This is kind of a hard decision. Because there is an argument when we have raised fist and smiley face together, there is an argument that this matters like long term. But I feel like it's just like kind of financially spooky to where I don't want it. I don't know if you're necessarily wrong for taking this, but I just really don't want to. I think if you're at the point where you're relying on like steel card, I mean steel card raised fist is fine, but if we're relying on steel card smiley, like we're cooked, no? I think I skip. Played this seed, Crimson Heart ante 3. It's over. Nah, I got that shit though. W Castle, fuck you, idiot. I can't play any more hands because that scored too much. Probably I should have had the foresight to see that, but it is what it is. Okay, that's still not bad. That's pretty bad castle scaling, and that's still more than what I calced with at the beginning of the ante. Also, 33 chips in 2 rounds is still, like, pretty good on average for scaling chips, so I mean, I'll take it, bro. If this is what a whiff looks like this is a fantastic Joker, no? Now I just play this. Whoa, mama, that's a lot of points. That's what I'm saying. I think the only implication with the steal is long-term. Rocket... Spectral. Definitely want the rocket this early, especially on chud-ass black deck. Do we take the Spectral before the rocket? I don't think we're ever ripping a Hex or an Ankh just because Smiley is eternal and Smiley fucking blow. Okay, well, we're never ripping an Ankh because Smiley is eternal and Smiley blows. We're never ripping a Hex because I would have to sell both Raised Fist and Castle, and then I just fucking die unless I get, like, 4 oak. So I think the angle is always take rocket first, and then we can open this in case there's like a wraith or something. Blue seal is fan-fucking-tastic. That's crazy. There's actually... Okay, I will say I'm still taking the blue seal because blue seals are broken as fuck, but I will say there actually is an argument that I could see for Talisman since we have Castle, and Castle is like so many scaling chips. There's an argument. I'm not saying it's a good argument, but I think it's an argument. Rocket is econ. Rocket is econ. Okay, Castle on Clurbs. This is fine. Probably we're ditching this blue seal, right? Which I think is fine. Like, I'm not even necessarily gutted over that. Again, especially with Castle. Let's go. This is a super modest pair. I think we get out of this blind pretty easily unless we, like, turbo bottom decks. Let's just ship this to see where our, like, modest quote-unquote scoring is at. That's beating next blind, so that's huge. Shit Castle here. I guess I could sack Raised Fist and we could potentially fish for more Castle. But at that point, I think I just, like, cycle the 3 and then we just win with Smiley Face and get the blue seal, right? I think trying to cycle here is really counterintuitive. Let's do one of these, keep our Raised Fist good, and then we can just do this. Best case scenario is this wins, because then I keep more money. If it doesn't win, though, we have the win on the backswing, so it's fine. Unfortunate, but it's not a big deal. Also only drew 1 club. I guess there could be like a club on the top and that would matter since we only cycled like 2 that one time, but probably that didn't matter. Okay. The important thing here is twofold. We've beaten anti-2 wall on black deck, which is like huge, unironically. And we've also secured scaling econ and scaling chips and a blue seal. So we've crumbled the wall and we've secured ourselves like pretty substantial long-term value. I is another like kind of stinky one, but it's a really nice one to get out of the way this early, especially with Castle. This is probably free. This is normally like a run killer and a half, especially on black deck, but I think this early it's just like fucking... I think we just no diff this. That's kind of huge. Is Catzel or Squimbo better? I think Catzel on average is better, but Squimbo is more reliable. Castle's way better in the context of black deck, though, because you have the one less hand. So in the context of black deck, we kind of couldn't have asked for a better chip scaler. Honestly, we kind of couldn't, like, at all. All the hand scaling jokers suck. Bull sucks because you don't have money on black deck. I think Castle's probably... Spaceman sucks because you have less hands. I mean, it doesn't suck, but it's still, like, stinky. I think... Is this not the best chip scaler on black deck? I think that's actually... Now that I'm, like, locking into that, that's pretty fortunate for us, no? Garbage-ass Castle top decks. Our score's not that bad, though, because we have the blue seal, W voice crack, and we just cycle this. Yeah, okay, so we're beating this with, like, shitter hands. We'll look on top just in case to see if we have a pair. It's a pair of 2s. I really could give a fuck. So let's just cycle this. This is really good castle value, so I'm gonna rip this. Okay, and we have 2 smiley face pairs on the backswing, so this should be completely fine to win. Yeah, we got flames there. Scaling pretty spectacularly. Cheos, probably worth. Also maybe Jimbo, just because we have the slot and he's $1. And if we're buying Cheos anyway, then Jimbo doesn't cut into interest. W Jimbo Foresight, I'm a fucking genius. Crazy Joker swings back around. Do we take Arcana? I think probably not. I think we're powerful enough where we don't need to gamble on it, right? Because pretty much the only cool hits from here are Hermit and Temperance, and Hermit we're like not even getting full value on. I guess Judgment is also kind of sick because we could kick Jimbo to the curb, but like Jimbo's not hurting anybody. W crack at Focus Shock. What do you mean W crack, bro? Gotta love streamers showing their crack on stream. Also, Castle... I don't know what's more impressive. Castle hitting spades for what I'm pretty sure has been like 6 blinds in a row. Not literally, but I think it's been like 3 blinds in a row. I don't know if that's more impressive or the fact that we've consistently bottom decked all of our spades on all of these blinds, at least on the opener. Wow, 2 spades and one of them is my blue seal. That's fucking fire. W game. W game. I'm just discarding, bro. I don't care. Maybe I do this for Raised Fist insurance. Yeah, that might have been a good play. Never mind, didn't fucking matter. Cycle some garbage hands to get spades for discard. That's unironically probably not a bad play. I'm just too much of a piss baby to do it on black deck. Let's take the Fool. Do we want halvesies? Halvesies makes Castle really awkward, and I feel like our Molt is in a fine enough situation where maybe I don't want this. Although we are into I, so maybe I just take this as life insurance. Let's rip it. Take the free roll. Cloud 9 is an eternal, I think or as an eternal rental rather, I think I don't care about, especially when I have stickerless rocket. Let's go into Spectral. Another blue seal is actually like crazy work. Hex kills the entire run every time. I want Paintbrush. I'm going decently into the red for it, but I feel like Paintbrush is... Paintbrush on a Castle run. Paintbrush on Raised Fist runs kind of stinky. Maybe especially on Raised Fist halvesies, but I'm thinking it probably offsets it enough with Castle where it's worth taking. Also, like, blue seals are cool. Halvesies is good because you need just an ounce of sandbagging right now. That's fair. Invaluable Voucher, low-key. I do really like it. It's just really expensive. But I am a big fan. There's problems that could arise with taking it, so you got to weigh the possibilities always, but I think the problems that arise are, in comparison to the benefits at the very least, I think the problems that could arise are few and far between. Let's discard. Notably, we probably want to save our pair hand, even though pair is like our best scoring hand here. Probably we want to save that shit. Because we have blue seals in the deck, and we're definitely maybe we're winning in one if we rip Smiley Face, but like I think it's fine to sack here. Sacking gets me more Castle value speculatively, and it's not like we're ever dying to this, so I think it's fine to just ship a high card. Oh, holy shit, that was like way more scoring than I thought. Okay, well. Let's do one of these. Should have discarded 5 there for the blue seal, maybe. Probably it doesn't matter. 6 of spades, it would not have. I guess I could ship another high card to try and grab the blue seal. What percentage of the time does that get me killed? I think 0% of the time when we have halvesies. If I don't have halvesies, maybe a percentage of the time, but I think with halvesies, it's 0. I'm still gonna calc it because I'm a pussy, but I think we die 0% of the time here with halvesies. We draw 5 2s. Yeah, I guess that could... Well, the idea is when we have halvesies, we don't need Raised Fists, right? Pairs 40 chips. We have pair of kings, so that'd be 20 chips. And then the Castle is, what, 90? That's fucking crazy. 2 anti-Castle, by the way. Not even 2 full... Well, 2 full antis, because I've used all my discards. But 2 anti-Castle, and we're at 90. Crazy Joker. W reference. 150 chips. And then the Molt, barring Raised Fist, because it's not a guarantee, would be 10 from the Smiley, 4 from the pair level, and 20 from the halvesies. Yeah, we damn near get out in flames. We then play 5 Oak 2s. Genius. True. I think this is worth shipping for the blue seals. If we don't find it, we're out $1, but we have Rocket, so, like, who cares? Unfortunate, but not a big deal at the end of the day. Hey, Shock, how are you? What's up, Zed? Welcome in. Doing all right, man. The chance you die is approximately 100%. That's because we all die eventually. Man, don't be giving me fucking existential crises during Black Deck Gold Stake. Are you kidding me? Mark could be stinky. I think Paintbrush probably offsets some of the pain that could be caused by that. Don't want Fib, especially if it's perishable. It's free roll. Scholar's a bum. Don't care about Hack right now. No reason for me to pick it up. Arcana Pack leaves me with $19 and a Fool. I feel like that's decent enough ROI for me to rip this. Temperance money. Now, here's a question for the ages. Do I rip Temperance Fool or do I rip Fool Temperance for the Mercury level? I could see it either way, but I think with Castle making us this strong, I feel like probably I just rip Temperance Fool and try and get like X-Molt or something, like late game. Can't think of a worse place for an existential crisis than Black Deck Gold Stake. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Chariot ever? Probably no way. I think on a deck where your very existence is not like cooked, you could maybe argue that, but on Black Deck, I think it's never. Playing Black Deck gives me an existential crisis, literally. Is it ever an order pivot? Probably not. Stuff like this always makes me worried, though, because especially on Black Deck where money is tight, I'm always, in the back of my little deranged head, I'm always like, what if this is the only X-Molt that we see in the entire seed? And that makes, that spooks me. But then I remember that we're on Black Deck and that straights kind of fucking suck ass and cock and nuts and balls on Black Deck, so then I reroll. Buskin. Rewarded for making the gold seal play, but also it's rental, so like not really. Saki Busky, yeah. I'm thinking we have Rocket, ball right. It's always a crazy Joker seed. You know what's fucked up is it could genuinely turn out that way. Oh my god, it's a crazy Joker seed. Fuck! No, it's okay. The straight level at the beginning of the seed was indicative of this. Let's go next. Keep a little bit of money in the bank. I'm thinking we have Black Deck Gold Stake. How insightful. Castle on Hearts. There's 2 hearts here. Really bad cycle for like scoring. Maybe I just take the hearts and just do this. It feels bad either way. It either feels bad for Castle or feels bad for Raised Fist, but feeling bad for Castle is like really stinky since Castle's long term. Might be the best Castle top deck this run. No, literally. It's the sad part. Maybe with halvesies we're fine. Oh, okay, we're turbo fine. I'm not used to revert to like being this strong on Black Deck. I'm reverting to fight or flight when there's no reason to. 3 of diamonds. That's really stinky. The Greek philosophers played Black Deck and started wondering about life. That's probably what happened, yo. Would not surprise me. In before Shortcut and he starts jorking it about how good Shortcut is, he won't take it. I will be fucking crestfallen. Crestfallen. If this is a Shortcut seed. If we get Shortcut next shop, I'm turning off stream and I'm literally never streaming again. Canceling the charity event. Going dark forever. Just gonna be a hermit. I will be unimaginably upset 4380 is so close to 50% of the blind score that this pair could win. So I think we just take the castle chips here and go next. Probably wouldn't have, but that's like extraordinarily close territory, so I think the play that we just made is completely fine. Chat, what does he check in misprint, Joker? If you go to misprint in the collection, it'll periodically flash red text. It tells you what card is on top. So it's flashing 9S right now. The number is rank and the letter is suit. So right now there's a 9 of spades on top of my deck. I believe it also works in the shop, so if I open this Arcana pack, which I'm going to, you'll see a 9 of spades. Holy fucking chalkboard, we're saved. It was always pairs. Fuck the haters. Yeah, 9 of spades right there. It's cheating if you don't have misprint already. It's in the collection. It's easily accessible information. Fuck you. A hermit, say that again. Okay, so this pack is shite. Could be Moon card is probably our best bet, honestly, because that plays into the chalkboard that's in the shop, and it's also like good into castle if we have all one suit. We also have club blue seals. Rare circumstance where me not putting blue seals on face cards actually paid off. Because now they're chalkboardable. It's cheating because I banned Balatro. No! Anyway, I think it's either Moon or you gamble on the Emperor. I think we don't need Tower because Castle's so good. Priestess is gambling, but like dog shit gambling. And Death is just like, well, what are you deathing that matters? I think it's always just Moon card. Maybe the idea with Raised Fist is that we're always playing lower ranks, so maybe instead of doing this, which is more... This is like min-maxing to the highest degree. This is like so autistic, it's not even funny. But we're on black deck, so like I'm pointing it out. Maybe the idea with Raised Fist is since we're playing all of our lower cards... I guess if we're playing our lower cards, then the higher cards stay in hand. Never mind, disregard. We always do this. Okay, we're always taking chalkboard here, like every single time. Probably we're taking it over halvesy. Maybe not halvesies. Maybe we're rich enough with the rocket at this point, even with the rental, where we can ditch Chaos. Because I feel like halvesies still gives us a little bit of leeway. It's maybe a bit more consistent. I think we either reroll or Celestial Pack. The issue with reroll is we're at $33, and then we have to pay rent. So if we find anything sexy in the reroll, and we have to pay for it, then that gets a little awkward. So I think I'll just take Celestial and go next. W Mercury level. It's always a pair seed. Straight flush orbital tag. It's cheating when Shock does it. You're a bum. Emperor is 30-something-year-old gambling. Priestess is 60-something-year-old gambling. Truth nuke. Actually, truth nuke. 2 Clurbs in the castle. I think we just go with this pair. Wait, I'm actually like a dumb fuck. We're never getting chalkboard to work with halvesies. I should have just ditched the halvesies and kept the Chaos. Oh well. That's like the first real misplay of the run. Probably it's not going to end up mattering, but free roll is pretty important, so it definitely could. Also, this is still scoring at the end of the day, so like maybe it's not like a clear-cut misplay. But I think in retrospect it kind of is. 58-80, we're getting out without chalkboard. These are such chuddy draws, bro. These fucking suck. Let's do this. Mein Bruder, was ist das? Was ist das Scheiße? Blue seal, pretty please. Thank you. I think chalkboard is more score, right? Yeah, halvesies is a ×2, chalkboard is a ×3. It's not going to matter because we're already so close to the finish line, but building good habits has saved me before. W fucking delayed ass sound effect. What the hell was that? Is halvesies gone with chalkboard? If we find something nicer, like maybe a supernova hypothetically, then yeah, probably. All hypothetical, of course. Now we can't sack our scores. Well, I guess we can. We can just play high cards, but that gets into kind of spooky territory. Do we care about Crystal Ball? I think the only circumstance in Gold Stake where you care about Crystal Ball is for blue seals. You kind of care about it with like Planet and Tarot blocking, but usually, especially on black deck. I mean, this is kind of an unorthodox black deck run because we have Rocket, and Rocket's really good econ, but like generally, I think blocking with an extra slot probably matters not that much. Having a third slot for blue seals can matter, but like, I don't know if it's that imperative. I guess there's nothing else that I really want in this shop, though, so probably we just take it. We could take the standard pack, but then we're going into debt after paying rent. So if we're trying not to go into debt, if we're trying to, like, stay... Or not debt, but, like, if we're trying to keep maximum interest cap, it's between these two. And especially when we already have 2 blue seals in the deck, the jumbo standard's kind of just gambling, so probably we just go Crystal Ball. $4 brings us to 28, so we can also actually just perfectly go into this Celestial pack. This is kind of dog shit. What's in my Fool? I have a Mercury in my Fool. Does that matter? Probably. I think with Supernova, we're probably not playing any of these hands, so I think I'm fine to skip here. I don't know why I wouldn't be. Good Mark top deck. I could just win in 1 here with the Supernova. Kind of don't want to do that, though. I'd rather have some castle scaling. So I can hit him with one of these. This doesn't trigger chalkboard, so I'm not winning in 1, but it's also like not nuking my score in case things go sideways. Can't see score requirement, SMH. I'm sorry, chat. Is that in the way right there? Do y'all want me to shrink the stats? Or like where would be a better slot for it? Because I don't want to put it over the consumables, but I feel like it's a little bit intrusive no matter where. It's fine, I memorized them. Shrink a little, yeah. Hang on. Shrink a wee bit. Is that still... Disregarding the boss blind text, is that still, like, legible? What does House of Hearts raise money for? House of Hearts is the American Heart Association. Right bottom works too. Top right is better because you can see the consumables through it. Text is hard to read. Chat, what are we thunking? It's legible. YouTube chat's also saying bottom right, which I feel like wouldn't be that bad. Put it in the deck? I don't know. Excuse me. Way you shrunk it made it better. Okay, I'll keep it where it's at for right now. Excuse me. Ship it. 7 grand, not bad. No blue seals on faces. I still want to sack chalkboard here, so I guess we just go for one of these. This is never a flush or anything like that. Never a 3-0, because this is always a pair. Worst case scenario is this is a club, and then that's -3 chips on the castle, but that's not like the biggest deal in the world at the end of the day. Put it right above chat. -3 chips. What are you going to do? Okay. A little bit of a crummy top deck is what it is. What you got for me? Hello. Hello. 3 of clubs. Okay. I mean, worst case scenario, we just play the pair of 10s, right? And then we ditch the blue seal value. Nice. Okay. Bang. Definitely don't need fist or chalkboard value to win here. What would tie this run together right now? Pretty much just like another ×3. Or even like a ×2, like a duo or a ramen, and I think we just win. Maybe not a ramen if we're doing castle. Maybe a duo would be perfect. Baron Mime. Yeah, maybe. Switched buttons just gave me a heart attack. Yellow card would tie this together. Yeah, I guess yellow card would be pretty sexy too. I'm still playing like I have halvesies. I need to knock that habit. Rockets at 7 dineros. Riff Raff. Good comms. Ban that guy. Just kidding. Kind of. Oh yeah, photograph. That's exactly what I needed. Andy with paintbrush is actually like kind of a consideration, funnily enough. Because minus hand size with chalkboard is like actually pretty good tech. And then also this is just more discards to find blue seals and also more discards for castle chips. That might actually be like a decent thing there. Boss's pillar, that should only matter for castle malt or castle chips. I'm intelligent. Obviously, if the smiley face is non-eternal, I think the play is always to just sell smiley, grab Andy here. Is there ever a reality where we sell raised fist for this guy? We haven't been needing chalkboard, so we could just like sell fist for Andy and then rely on chalkboard to get us out. Feels a little risky, but we're probably like doubling the amount of chips that we could realistically get with castle, which is kind of insane. It's pretty good long term. This is a black deck gold stake Andy. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Speculative Ecto would kill the run. No, I think Ecto is fine for the same reason that, well, I mean, aside from the 3 discards, I think it's fine for the same reason that Andy is fine, because minus hand size is good for chalkboard. Surely we get a rebate also. Here's a question for the ages. Would we sell a rocket for a rebate here? Probably. Probably. Ecto plus Andy, rough for pair draw. Yeah, Ecto plus Andy, I suppose. Is it though? We have paintbrush, so Ecto plus Andy is still 7 hand size. I feel like that's not bad. I don't think so. I'm talking in the context of Andy. In the context of Andy, I think we definitely do, right? If we take Andy, no question. If we don't take Andy, it's still no question. Paintbrush is cool. That's what I'm saying. I think we still probably take Spectral Pack before Andy because it gives us more info. Also, do I want Mega Celestial? Also, this voucher is dog shit. Is it possible to install those vanilla quality of life mods on mobile? Not that I know of. I mean, it's probably possible, but not that I know of or have any experience with. Take Spectral, yeah. Are we talking about rebate or Ecto? Both. There's like 2 different conversations in chat happening right now. Okay, I think we always take Spectral here. Hex is dog shit. Grim is also dog shit. That's unfortunate. Maybe we skip. I think... Okay, what bosses could fuck us over if we take Andy? Water. Water would be pretty ass if we take Andy. Other than that, I think the only other one that would fuck us over is Eye. And we've already seen Eye. We haven't seen Needle, but I don't really think a Raised Fist is doing much against Needle. I looked into what it would take to get mods on mobile once, and it was way too complicated for me. Yeah, that seems like it. Flint. I feel like we're better off with Andy on Flint, no? Because then we have more chips into it. Flint doesn't do anything. All our scoring is jokers. No, it does a little bit because our pair level is like kind of significant for this point in the game, but it's not like, I don't think Flint is game ending, especially when, again, we haven't been utilizing chalkboard like almost at all. This is a really weird line. I'm going to ponder this. I need to piss so bad. I've been drinking so much water trying to keep myself from dying. I will be right back. Love you guys. All right. New Zealander with the hydrate. I got you. Toilet of instant wisdom. That would be such a flex, bro. Excuse me. Oh, there's an owl outside my window. I mean, I say outside my window like I'm like looking at him. I can just hear him in the distance. I gotta find that guy one of these days. He's literally been hooting at me for the past like 3 or 4 months, bro. I love owls. Anyway, New Zealander with a hydrate. I hit you with that. Supernova outscales the fist. Trust. Supernova absolutely outscales the fist to like a comic extent by the end of this run. What I'm worried about is that when we drop the fist, we're dropping a ×2, which I think doesn't matter since we have chalkboard and we haven't really been utilizing it, so we can just drop a ×2 and then utilize our ×3, and I think we're chilling. But it still kind of does leave us vulnerable for this ante in particular. So there's still some deliberation there. I kind of want to do it, but I feel like it's maybe throwing. I don't know. Raffle Light has to be seed cheating or like fucking pre-recording like 50 vids in a week. No way he casually wins a gold stake every day unless he plays 24/7. No, bro, you can watch his streams live, dude. Raffle sits down and wins probably like 3 to 4 games a day. This is very much an easy to learn, hard to master game. He's got 4-digit hours in the game, so he can win probably the majority of his games at this point. Maybe not the majority. Maybe Castle isn't highest priority with blue seals. I mean, like, yeah, but if we're just thinking about this purely in terms of like numbers, like stats on screen, if we're adding 3 discards, the -1 hand size is kind of negligible, right? When like -1 hand size kind of negligible for the dude, I'm getting like fucking neuralized. Jesus Christ. There's 5G rays coming through my open window right now. Kind of negligible for the purpose of scaling Castle, right? Kind of negligible, kind of not, but kind of negligible. Figure we lose like 3 chips per blind. With the -1 hand size. In exchange, we're ×2.5ing our discards, which is in exchange ×2.5ing our castle scaling. Not really, because we don't have enough clubs in our entire deck to ×2.5 our castle scaling, if I'm not mistaken. But I think it's realistic to assume that we're doubling our castle scaling, and ×2 chips is like huge. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I'm getting at. Yo, low-key, just wanted to say I genuinely fucking love this, like, super niche micro community. Love y'all. I appreciate you, Terwaz. You're the GOAT. Thank you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, man. Are we selling Fist? I kind of want to. I'm, like, super pussing out on it, but I kind of want to. It's a fun play, and I don't even think it's, like, a bad play. The Andy goes well with Blackboard, too. Yeah. What was Nova on again? Nova was on 19. I thought it was on 17. It's on 19. Raised Fist is like almost exactly the same as Supernova right now. It's going to be the exact same once we ship a hand. The vibes here are immaculate. Oh, thank you guys. Love y'all. Appreciate everybody in here. Appreciate everybody who pulls up, especially this late at night for my American viewers. Appreciate everybody who pulls up to watch the stream every night. Y'all are the GOATs. Can also lean on Smiley. I think it's doable. I think it's definitely doable. I think it's just a matter of, like, do we get punished for, like, needing the score immediately? But I don't think that's happening right meow. I think we do it. Let's rip it. And then when we have to pay rent, we never reroll here. So we'll just go next. W voice crack. Oh, now I get my... Okay, now I get my top decks. No, that's cool. No, like, it's fine. I mean, I wanted to draw my clubs anyway, so, like, it's chill. Fucking game. Okay, minus chalkboard. I don't want to play a minus chalkboard hand, though. I know that makes me a huge chud. But I'm gonna play if I win on accident here, I win on accident here. But I want to see what my maximum scoring output is, so I have like an idea. I'm throwing a ton of chips in the dumpster if I win here, but that's okay. I could calc it. We're scoring roughly 27k per hand. This shouldn't win without Smiley. I'm turbo throwing if it wins. Okay. Good comms. Now we just fish for blue seals. Keeping blue seal clubs, obviously. Discarding's not mattering because I'm keeping the blue seal, so now we just get out. We even get to keep a dinero. I think this is going to end up being a good play with the Andy. Told you. I appreciate you, dog. Bang. And going back to what Connor said about maybe castle isn't a priority without blue seals. I get where you're coming from. This is not shade. I'm trying to, like, you know, educate. This is not shade whatsoever. So I'm sorry if it comes across that way. I'm not trying to be like a know-it-all. But with Andy, we kind of get to do both, right? Because with the Andy, we're scaling the castle more because we have the more discards, but also with more discards, we're cycling more cards, and if we're cycling more cards, we're more likely to see our blue seals. So it's not like we're giving up. It's not like we're not prioritizing blue seals with this line. We're prioritizing both, which maybe in retrospect makes it the better line. Castle is times 2.3 right now, though. No. Maybe more than that. No, probably not more than that, but that's still, like, really good, right? Okay. I think we just rip both packs, go next. Dog shit ass Celestial pack. It's in my Fool. Fuck. Mercury card. All right, I'm skipping, I guess. I just ripped blue seals. How did I not know it was in my Fool? I'm such a chud. Steel is maybe something. I mean, I like death because it puts more clubs in the deck, but are we really bad at death for +1 club, -1 diamond? I feel like steel's probably just better ROI. Excuse me. Andy is just a free +3 game actions per round. Yeah. We can put it in our Fool. Yeah, I guess we could put death in our Fool. How likely is that to matter, though? Like, I keep Mercury in the Fool in the Celestial pack because it's, like, super rare that ends up hurting us. But, like, how often does it actually... Like, we don't get punished for putting it in our Fool, but, like, how often does putting it in our Fool here actually matter? Like, we can get punished for not making steel here. It's probably unlikely, in fairness, so I get what you're saying. Maybe with Smiley Face we make the steel, though. I like Death or Chariot here. Death also makes more face cards, too, so I guess we play into Smiley with that, which, like, who cares, but it's at least something. I mostly just care about Chalkboard and Castle with the Death angle, but maybe we want Steel. I think I'm going to Death here. Our score feels good enough. Let's go next. Meteor tags, ass cheeks. If I play 3 Chalkboard hands, we're winning into the next blind. Holy garbage. Yo. Lock in. 8 of spades. That's not helpful. Okay. If this wins, oopsie poopsie, but I don't think it should. Oh! Not even fucking close, dude. Not even a fucking close. If you wish to defeat me, train for another 1,000 years, pussy. Not even fucking close. Yeah, calculated. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Calculated. That's just how that's just my Balatro prowess at hand, yo. That was close. Dude, it's the Balatro prowess. We're chilling. 17 clams. Star card is dog shit here unless I want the immediate castle value, but like who cares? Also, just so that I can bitch and complain about something, since there hasn't been nearly enough bitching and complaining in this stream, do we think the pillar would be too easy if there was like a visual indicator on the cards of what has already been played? Because something that I have always hated, it's not going to matter for this blind or for this run whatsoever. I'm just kind of spitballing. I've always hated how you don't know which cards that you've played going into the pillar unless you like literally make note of it, which like I know that you can make note of it and that's like playing the game optimally. But it's so annoying that I have to be like, okay, I've played my 3 clubs kings, which means they're inactive for the pillar. So I can't get smiley face molt on them. Like, bro, just give me an indicator on my deck. Is that too much of like an elitist point, so to speak? Especially with many duplicate cards, you can't tell. Yeah, that too. I don't know. I feel like people are gonna hear me say that and they're gonna think that I'm a baby. But on the other hand, like, bro, let me see what's fucking affected by the boss, yo. I think fix blue stake first. Well, obviously, but like, come on. I think it's a good idea, but I do like that I just got to feel it out. I mean, I do too. It's just like I don't think ever like I don't think I've ever lost pillar because I'm like, oh, I don't think I've ever lost pillar because I'm like, oh fuck. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm hoping that somebody can like fill in the blanks. What I'm getting at is I don't think a visual indicator would make pillar any harder or any easier. I can't fucking like talk, man. Can we just go to the next blind? Jamie, fast forward the footage. Fuck that rewind bullshit. It's quality of life, yeah, but what's next? You see the top card every time because of misprint. These wokes have it so easy. SMH. I'm going to give you a solid 9 out of 10 for that. The only reason that you're not getting a 10 out of 10 for that is because you said SMH instead of SMH my head, which is vastly superior. I love saying SMH my head because it makes no fucking sense. It's beautiful. Also, Castle, fuck your dumb ass for hitting diamonds, yo. What are we doing? I'm not even going to try and get more value. I just can't be bothered. True, gotta know the SMH my head tech. SMH my head, exactly. SMH your head. See, that's even better. SMH your head is like crazy tech. That's a high elo. That's like damn near GM gameplay. My head, which is vastly superior. Focus, chud. First off, real quote. Second off, I don't think that's a bad thing. Rare hieroglyph angle. Ew! That's actually pretty bad. I mean, I guess it's not, because, like, we have Rocket. So, actually, no, I don't think it is. But it's kind of annoying. Marble Joker, GG. True. I would have shat my entire ass on my desk if there was a hologram in this pack, by the way. These all suck. Ah. And di. And ka and na. There's the red card for whoever was advocating for it. Unfortunately, too little, too late. I'll take a steel card from the shop when it's not up against, like, better shit in Arcana packs. How do you not get violently angry playing Balatro? Pretty much because I just don't get violently angry. I'm going to keep it a buck. If I was the angry type, Balatro would probably bring that out in me. I ain't gonna lie. But I just don't really get angry. I mean, I crash out on stream, but that's more so to clip farm. Star the hearts, bummer, -9 chips. Is it worth starring the hearts when, like, this is what we're looking at with hearts, though? I feel like we don't want to get rid of hearts. I feel like I'm down to just block with the star card. I don't know if that's correct. It just feels better in my head. Tarot blocks? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I genuinely don't know if that's the correct play. I think it's definitely like a varies by player type of thing, but I don't know. Using the star there does not feel that good to me. There's definitely like some kind of innuendo that can be made with that. I just can't be fucking bothered. I'm also asset single player, but IMO not. Yeah, I don't know. I genuinely don't know what the play is there. It doesn't feel great though. IMO. I mean, we just discard here for like more diamonds, I guess. Yeehaw, plus 3 chips. W correct plays. Give me my blue seals, you fuck. Oh, no chalkboard. 23 grand, no chalkboard. Pretty fucking good spot to be in. IMO my head. I think you're also reducing heart odds. I like it. I guess that's fair. Standard pack. Could be purple seal. We have Andy, and this is chalkboardable. It's not my main suit, but it's still chalkboardable, and we're like discard maxing, so I think we just take that. Chad sucks. Nah. Let's go in here. I'm glad that our like shops have been really nice to us throughout this run, because we got like 1 temperance at the beginning of this run, and every other Arcana pack I feel like has been really bad. Also, have we hit a blue seal in an Arcana pack a singular time this run? Because we've been offered like 3 deaths, but they've all been duds. In my IMO. I feel like IMO, my opinion, goes better. No? When Balatro update patch coming out, King? I have no idea. Nobody knows. I think the only person that knows is Doc, but he won't tell me. I can try and extract the info from him though. I'll take him to dinner or something. He'll crack. Pause. Anyway, I think it's Magician card every time. I really don't think the pack matters there. IMO, your opinion. This is an Andy run. Ages ago, charioting blue seal was an option versus temperance, but it's always temperance. I mean, yeah. Obviously. No, I'm just kidding. Chud maxing for chalkboard. Mein Bruder, was ist das? Mein? Finally have a chalkboard hand that doesn't like suck ass. We ship those. 53k, not bad. Really good castle. Do we ever use tower? I think we don't care about tower, right? I think if tower mattered at all for chalkboard, there would be an angle, but it doesn't, so like, who cares? Two non-chalkboard hands should win here. So I think we always just hit another discard. And we don't have to worry about losing. Play with club default color challenge? No. Never. Never. Sup, Shock? Best of luck on the runs. Appreciate you, Balt. Many thanks, man. I think we just win here. If we full cycle 5, it's a 1 in 3 to get the blue seal. I feel like I just don't care about those odds. Also, I should have rolled more last shop because we have Ox. But I digress. Should have spread the money out a little bit more because we're always re-rolling down because we're always playing pair. But whatever. If we had any other scaling Joker, probably we could get away without spending down with how gargantuan our castle is, but that's not in the cards. +2. Tower bricks jockey, right. Which is why I don't think we ever use it. I think it's just fine to like block with it because we don't need the chips and it's like net neutral for jockey. -1 blue seal. It was never on top, bro. I guess I should have checked misprint there, but it, I mean, it was never blueprint. Never a blank queen, even on suit. Astronomer sucks ass. Lovers is like okay, I guess. More tarot blocking, huge. I'll take it. Probably doesn't matter, but like I'll fucking take it, dude. Hermie action. Hermie's just like a nothing burger here because our reroll's at $9. I guess we could sell like all of our consumables and then we would get 16 bucks, but then we're expecting the next reroll exactly to be something that we care about, which is probably just like never happening. So what else would we want here? I guess we could just go for the arbitrary strength. What's my fool? Hermie after rolling down is brutal. We're always rolling down because we have Ox. I guess I should have taken the pack before I went below $20 in retrospect, but I was trying to tarot block. It's a really bad habit of mine that I need to fix. What am I checking? I forgore. What's in my fool? Wheel. Yeah, I mean, I don't care about that, right? I guess I could just put Hermit in my fool for next ante. Sure. I'll lie to myself and pretend that matters. Like, Midas is really cool, but I don't really have a slot for this. Also, how much value are we expecting from this with 2 antes left in the game? And when we have $11 rocket post-blind? I think this is a bad Midas. Like, a really bad Midas. I think if we still have money and if it's not the Ox, you could probably slot this in on rocket. But when we're at $0 post-blind, like, that's just ass. That is shit from a butt. -1 chip. Vamp next shop? Hell nah. Hell nah, don't say that. Okay, this wins, so I guess Misa discarding. Let's go with one of these. Okay. Hello? 9 of spades. Sure. Just trying to be ultra careful to not, like, accidentally kill myself. I mean, I don't know, I'm not clipping this. I was going to try and make it YouTube friendly. We can sell you 11 more clubs in the deck. I think I'm just going to win to not, like, accidentally fuck myself over when I'm this late in the run. Probably could have gotten more value there, but it is what it is. Also, 160k, so we're averaging 80k on chalkboard hands. So we're getting through this entire ante. I mean, that's pretty good. Grabber voucher, and it's kind of just wraps. Dr. House sucks, but like it's not bad. Wasteful is nice. I think I'm gonna wait to buy it though so that I can get back up to interest. I don't need any additional scoring to get through this blind whatsoever. Castle on diamonds, go fuck yourself. You're actually a bum-ass loser. Hate you, Castle. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. That was mean. I apologize. Does that misprint trick actually help, lol? It's, like, pretty imperative, I'm not gonna lie. Having a guarantee of what's... I mean, it's essentially... It's functionally, like, kinda +1 hand size, which is really, really, really good. Does this win with Smiley? Almost. Almost. Hey, Bacon with the raid. Welcome in, Bacon Raiders. Hope your stream was well, Bacon. What are we up to? Some kind of tournament, no doubt. Appreciate y'all. We're continuing the Docs Challenge streak. We're on the black deck run. 2 hours into stream and still on ante 7 of the first run of the night. Because it's fucking black deck, so I've been taking my sweet-ass time. You already know. Ranked? Hell yeah. Winning? Double hell yeah. Good shit, man. That's my goat right there. Appreciate you, Bacon. Thank you. Thank you much, bro. Hope you're doing well. We can go for Arcana pack. Rewarded. Good shit. We'll take Wasteful then, because we can build castle value. Yeah, none of these bosses or anything matter. What would suck to see right now? Vessel? Because I don't have reroll voucher. Haven't seen reroll voucher. So I kind of just don't have an answer into that. A single Polyjoker wins anti-8? No. I mean, we're probably, with like castle scaling and blue seals and Nova and stuff, we're probably already winning anti-8. My issue is just Violet Vessel, because I'm like turbo fucked into Violet Vessel, even if I get like hand voucher or something like that. But I mean, I would take a Polyjoker, I ain't gonna lie. I would not turn one of them bitches down. Anti-8 is 500 million score. It's so over. Truth nuke. Decent blue seal. Or purple seal. I promise I'm not colorblind. Judo with the raid as well. Welcome in, Judo Raiders. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Judo, hope your stream was well. We are currently continuing my PB gold stake streak after like 2 weeks of not playing on this profile. After 2 weeks of like cooling down, we're continuing the streak. 2 hours into the stream, we're on anti-7 of the first run, but it's black deck, so you know, sometimes you gotta go that slow. But welcome in, Raiders. Appreciate y'all pulling up. God damn, dude. I'm playing so slow here, but like I just really don't want to die, especially on black deck. For as much bitching as we can do about black deck, if I die this late on black deck, it is like 100% a skill diff. I guess if we roll into exactly Violet Vessel next ante, I can still next ante, I can still bitch about RNG. Since I haven't really seen any answers, but I digress. Would something chuddy, like even a loyalty card, matter at this point? I feel like even loyalty card does nothing into Vessel. Maybe not, though. I'm scoring a decent bit. On 3 hands, though, I would need, like, loyalty card into Grabber, I think. King of Clurbs. Pair without Chalkboard should still win, so we'll just rip this for the extra 3 chips. All right, Poggers, we get the Chalkboard anyway. Bottom deck the blue seal in the bottom 10. That's tragic. I could play a high card, but I just can't be fucked. Loyalty card incoming for the Vessel. 1 brain shock. You and me. I got you. I got you. Loyalty card is just a ×2 on 3 hands, right? Well, I mean, it's still a ×4. I'm not looking for, like, anti-wide scoring. I'm just looking for Vessel silver bullets. So, like, yeah, with 3 hands, it's still just a ×2 overall, but, like, against Vessel specifically, it's a ×4. You feel me? Oh no, I get okay. I understand what you're saying. No, it's still more than a ×2, is it not? I get what you're saying because it's only a 1-time ×4. Is it not? Is it not more than ×2? I might be like dumb as shit. Hungman. Imagine you play 3 hands and it's okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, because if you played 3 hands and each was worth 1, then it would be 3 points. But if you played 3 hands and 1 was worth 4, then it would be 6. So yeah, it is a ×2. Yeah, that's still pretty bad. So it's not loyalty card. No, loyalty card with Grabber would still work though, correct? Because I'm getting like 150k. So it would be 600k plus 150 ×3. No, it's just barely off still. Nope. It's 66%. Wait, I'm dumb. I was about to say the same thing. So, you know, continuing the you and me 1 brain trend. Raygun pointed at Earth. You playing Jokerless or Black Deck Gold Stake? Jokerless, unironically, bro. I hold the world record for Jokerless win streaks right now. It's Jokerless, and it's not even fucking remotely close. Especially since Jokerless is on white stake, bro. Black deck, you could argue there's a little bit more control, like a little bit. But, I mean, you can still have a black deck seed where you just get a shitty anti-1 and you're just, like, cooked, and there's nothing you can do. I take black deck gold stake every time. It's been like 2 or 3 genders since I played Jokerless. See, like, that's fair. Bro, I feel like even still, man, especially Aaron, you're like a fantastic player. I feel like if you queue up Jokerless after not playing it for like a long time, you're still probably good enough where you have like a crapshoot to win. It's probably still like a coin flip. And I would say black deck is not a coin flip. Maybe I'm like stupid as fuck for that take, but I feel like black deck is not a coin flip. I feel like it's worse odds. Dr. House should be fine. Just discard everything. Castle on Hearts. Hang the diamonds. I'm just gonna get out because fuck this boss. No, I need to scale as much as possible. I don't think one hand wins though still, so I can just bank my points and go about my day. 4 score and 7 genders ago. That is a like a huge measurement of time. That's really funny. 136 with smiley face. Ew. What's your Jokerless PR? It's only 4 because nobody runs Jokerless win streak, so I only had to win 4 in a row to get the world record. But I mean, hey, a world record's a world record. Pin-worthy message. No, wait, no, don't unpin the fucking charity message. Fuck, that's fine. I do have access to the thumbtacks here. Yeah. I'm too lazy to go back and find the other message, so it's not a big deal. Have there been suggestions thrown in the Discord? There's been one. You know what? That's good enough. Excuse me. Take away my thumbnail access. I have the anti-8 Joker stencil world record from like 2 years ago, still uncontested 9x. Wait, that's huge. That's really funny. Snails has a heart condition, so it's pretty much the same thing. Quasi comms. But also a good point. Loyalty card 4x molt every 6 genders. Colon 3ing. Welcome in, Avalios. Okay, we have my blue seals. No more discards matter, so we ripped this. We have Crystal Ball, so I'm not missing out on blue seal value. Could ship a high card to get the purple seal. I just can't be fucked. No Vessel? Or Vessel into, like, Luchador in the shop? Or Vessel into reroll voucher in the shop? $13 Rocket? My pants are so wet right now. Magic Trick. Don't show me Vessel. That's like the best boss for us. That's huge. Actually, Leaf is probably not as good as that because Leaf debuffs Castle. I think that's genuinely the best boss. Nah, Acorn would have been better, but Acorn's fucking always free, so it is what it is. Hello, Donald J. Imbo Trump. Welcome in, Wampy. Do I want an offsuit blue seal when I have a death card and 3 blinds remaining? Not fucking really, dude. Not fucking really. I think I'm skipping that shit. I saw the Trump bit short like 30 seconds before showing. Leave me be. That's fair. Okay, you get a pass then. That's acceptable. That's acceptable. Welcome in, Wampy, though. Hope you're doing well. Let's just hang these guys. Actually, do I want to hang diamonds? It doesn't fucking matter at this point. Let's just hang these guys. And then we're discarding clubs. I had a run where I got the gaze to a chip value of over 1k per hand. That's just unironically like classic Jokerless gaming. That's literally every run Jokerless. Could be one of these. Oh, who did that? Yo, give me my fucking blue seals, man! I've been finding them perfectly fine all run. With Andy, at least. And then the instant that I am gifted a death card... Oh, where blue seals? Me no. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. I have like no cards in deck. I can do this. I promise the blue seals don't matter no more. I know they don't matter, but I'm still pissed. Thank you for pinning the message again, Snails. Yeah, if you're just joining, join my Discord. I need donation incentives for the upcoming charity event. So if you join my Discord, you could suggest a donation incentive, and I might make it happen. Probably I will make it happen, depending on what it is. Because nobody has suggested, like, anything yet, and I'm kind of out of ideas, aside from just, like, super generic shit. Anyway. Well, I have to death something other than the blue seal to hit a pair here, or I could just do this. Wait, what was on top? I had a pair on top, did I not? 10 of clubs. What's your favorite card art? My favorite card art? That's a good question, honestly. It's probably... might be Castle. I know I'm stalling. I'm sorry. This is an intriguing question. Dusk is really good. Dusk is really nice. I think Erosion is kind of slept on. I like Erosion's card art. I think that's probably a crazy take, but I don't care. Shortcut's really nice. I like the landscape ones quite a bit. What's the other one that I like? Campfire is fantastic. Campfire, I think, has the best negative in the game. And I think Hit the Road is pretty slept on, too. I like the mountains in the background. I think if I had to pick an overall favorite, it might be Hit the Road. It's probably either Hit the Road... It's between Hit the Road, Shortcut, or Erosion. Those are my top 3. Hiker is my goat. Hate Hiker, bro. Negative Erosion is peak. Yeah, bro. I used to be a huge Negative Erosion advocate back in the day. Love Negative Erosion. I do think Negative Campfire is better, though. What's the most slept-on Joker, in your opinion, in terms of strength? If we're talking for Gold Stake gameplay, like getting Gold Stake wins, I think it's Shortcut, and it's, like, by a mile. I think people do not realize how just genuinely fucking busted Shortcut is. Making straights as consistent to play every round as pairs, or not as pairs, but as 2 pairs, is, like, crazy good. I saw comments shitting on Shortcut, and I was steamed. Someone posted a tier list from Reddit in the Discord where somebody ranked Shortcut as F. And they had Idle and Hiker in, like, fucking B. I was like, bro, what? What are we doing? I mean, if it's for, like, White Stake, I get it, because Shortcut kind of sucks ass on White Stake. Like, Shortcut is only a fun Joker on White Stake, but, like, bro, for high stakes? Are you kidding me? It's, like, one of the best Joker... Like Shortcut ante-1 or ante-2 is, like, auto-win. It's just free. Does this win? This wins. I was literally doing something else, heard that, and had to come back. Can you imagine if Balatro had art rares? I think that would be really fun, actually. I ain't gonna lie. 390 Castle? Yeah, dude, we have Mary Andy Wasteful with good suit distribution. This is why we took Andy. Troback. I would unironically slot this guy in over Rocket just for, like, meme value. If he was scaled at all. I guess I could have slotted him in and then just ripped a negative tag, but that's stupid as fuck. I need a good Shortcut run soon, TBH. Yeah. What's your Mount Rushmore of Gold Stake Jokers? Mount Rushmore of Gold Stake Jokers? Okay, immediately going back on my statement, I feel like I can't put... I feel like I can't put Shortcut on the Mount Rushmore of Gold Stake Jokers. Because I feel like the Mount Rushmore of Gold Stake Jokers are all common. Mount Rushmore Gold Stake Jokers got to be Red Card, Rebate. Red Card, Rebate. Squimbo. And then probably either like a super busted rare. Maybe I don't want to double dip on like scalers, because otherwise the Mount Rushmore would literally just be Red Card, Grimbo, Bust Nova, which is cringe. So I don't want to double dip on like categories, so to speak. So I'm thinking the Mount Rushmore of Gold Stake would be red card, Squimbo, rebate, and then hologram. I feel like that's the Mount Rushmore of Gold Stake. Red card, blackboard, rebate, campfire. Yeah, I feel like that's also acceptable. Blackboard, obelisk. Why are we double dipping on presidents but not scalars? Maybe hanging Chad. I'm going to have an absolutely deranged take. Deranged take, okay? Told you picking up castle was the play. I was never arguing against it. Okay. Deranged take. Chad is like not nearly as good as I once thought it was as a wee gold stake lad. Not nearly as good. Still good, don't get me wrong. Still combos with a lot of shit, don't get me wrong. Still worth slotting in when you don't have, when you like have an empty slot for it, but it's not an auto win button. Chad is great at making you win more. Yeah, I think that's a pretty, I think for like a solid 75% of runs, that's a pretty good assessment. I think Chad has applications even outside of Photo Chad where it's like winning you a lot, where it's like advancing the game state a lot. But I think it's 75% of runs. It's win more. I honestly think that's a pretty good assessment. I also pair max almost exclusively though, so like take it with a grain of salt if you play decks that are not like yellow or blue. Hologram, Constellation are free wins 90% of the time. Agreed. A lot of the time for builds I do, Chad just kind of gives me a couple more chips and not a lot more. That's what I'm saying. Chad needs other jokers and enhancements to be good. That's not really a problem because there's so many things that work with Chad, but the problem is that like Chad is not like goated unless you have like photo or like unless you get lucky with lucky cards. But it's like it's still a really good joker. It's the most versatile joker in the game, but it's not like an auto win button by any means, which is how I treated it when I was like not new to Gold Stake, because when I made my tier list after C++, so like 300 plus hours into the game, I ranked Chad S. But now that I have almost 1,000 more than that, I probably would not put Chad in S tier. I don't think it goes below B, but I would kind of be hesitant to put it in A. I probably still would, but I don't know if that would be because it actually deserves A or if it would be because of like bias, because I like surely Chad doesn't deserve B type shit. You should hex? No, fuck off. I guess just cryptid purple seal. It's on spades too, sure. Once again, you could take the talisman there, but like kind of pointless, especially at this point. Ball right. Does this win with 2 steel? Surely not. Pretty close. Damn, maybe with steel. No, not with steel stacked up. I keep forgetting we're on 3 hands. We definitely are not beating Vessel on this seed, but luckily it didn't come for us, so that's good. Stars, yucky. I'm cycling kind of like a dumbass, but I mean, it's endgame type shit, and it's not going to matter. Son, ew! 3 blue seals. Gimme, 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 gimme. Do you ever do math during these? I think I pulled out the calculator 2 times in the early game of this run, so short answer is yes. Long answer is it depends on what you mean by math. I think if you're not doing mental arithmetic during your runs at all, you're throwing. But on the other hand, like even when I'm doing like super high win streaks, like not every run requires pulling out a calculator, right? Some shit's just kind of intuitive. Okay, I guess we win against Vessel. What would be the worst joker? In the context of Gold Stake, I think it's Hiker. which makes me sad and catches me a lot of flack because there are a lot of Hiker enjoyers. I love Hiker as well. I think Hiker is one of the more mechanically unique jokers in the game. I think he has a lot of fun value. He's just dog shit in Gold Stake. I think you could make a point for Showman as well, but like Showman at least has like a 1 in 1,000 use case where like you already have a Cavendish and then you can reroll into another one. Showman's definitely worse, I think. Showman has a 1 in 1,000 use case. What are you using Hiker for, bro? Hiker's okay with hanging, Chad. If you're using Hiker in a retrigger build, it's just like win more. Unless you're on like exactly checkered deck playing flushes. If you're on exactly checkered deck and you're playing flushes, I can see Hiker putting in work. Otherwise, it's just ass. Plasma? There are useless jokers? I don't think there are, man. I think Hiker and Showman are like the closest that you can get to useless jokers. How about a ban with straights? If you're using Hiker on straights, it's win more because straights scale so well. What's even the lose con? I really don't think there is one. I genuinely think there's not enough red suits in the deck for there to be a lose con, and we have 6 discards. I think the lose con is literally just like me having a heart attack on stream and fucking dying in real life. I'm not even gonna reroll anymore. There's just no point. I think even if we got comically unlucky against Cerulean Bell, we just always win, right? I don't need a discard for value or anything. 187. So I need all of my pairs. Now I have 3 steals, so probably not. I think this is GG. Nice. Damn near 1,000 chips on the final chips number. That's huge. Can't believe you passed my favorite Joker in the game unfollowed. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. We could have slotted it in for Rocket, but I'm just too lazy. GG big payout. Wait, was there a big payout? Even anti-1 Hiker? Yeah, even anti-1 Hiker. I think Hiker's a super fun Joker, but I think that's all that it is. I don't think I've seen a singular run in my entire life where like Hiker needed to be in the slots to get the W. I think I've literally only used Hiker in like 2 runs ever that I can recall after getting C++ like 900 hours ago. What about Four Fingers? Four Fingers been growing on me, dude. I had a really good Four Fingers hit on my my C++ no losses profile died on my phone, but I got an 11 streak on that profile. C++ no losses on Magic deck. I had, I think, 2 really good Four Fienders runs during that streak. And then last week, it died because of really unfortunate boss RNG. So, like, it wasn't a winning run, but we had a really good Black Deck Gold Stake run towards the end of last week that had us doing Four Fienders straights. I still don't think it's, like, that incredible. But, like, it's definitely been growing on me. I've been applying it more, I guess. Anyway, GG. 16 streak. Wow, I really don't want to play Plasma now, because if I play Plasma, it's going to take me to fucking 4 a.m. What's the angle, chat? What's the angle? I don't think I'm not playing Plasma. I'm not playing Plasma. We'll continue the 16 streak at some other time. Nice pizzeria. Oh shit, we haven't played Papa Pizza in so long. Chat, are we all cool? YouTube chat as well, weigh in on this. Are we all cool with Papa's Pizzeria? Also, YouTube stream, I think this is literally the first time in like a month or 2 that I've gotten more than 10 concurrent viewers in a stream. So if you're in YouTube chat right now, or if you're watching YouTube stream, I appreciate you. Did that run genuinely take almost 2 hours? That's insane. I think we started... Because we yapped for like quite a long time at the beginning of stream, and then daily games took us a bit. So I think we started at like 45 or 50 minutes in, but like even modestly, that run took us like an hour and 35, hour 40 minutes. FYI, we're asking to weed out the haters and ban them if they aren't fine with Papas. True. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone. Appreciate you. Four Fienders helps with how difficult deck fixing can be on Gold Stake. Yeah. I think it's not bad. I think there's also genuinely, it's a very niche combo, but it comes up enough to be relevant in the conversation, I think. Four Fingers can turn on Square Joker for flush builds, which I think is genuinely like a really good use case for it. Because flushes scale really shittily, but if you can turn Squimbo on, I think it's like not bad at all. EP hours for me, I literally woke up and remembered I forgot to make cold brew for tomorrow. Tragic. Are you hopping on run 2? No. I'm not gonna hop on run 2. We'll save run 2 for tomorrow. I know it's really anticlimactic to continue the stream with only one run. Or to continue the streak with only one run. But I'm trying to do every deck in a row for a second time. So we're starting with the hardest decks and working our way up. So I'd be doing Plasma deck next, and Plasma is another where I've got to like really think about stuff. Plasma would take us like 2 hours into stream. Which is, if it was a different day, I would high-key be fine with that. Because I don't really have much going on this week. However, tomorrow I have a meeting at 12:30 my time with the charity stream representative, just to get things finalized on my end. And I would really rather not. I would really rather like minimize my chances of like fucking oversleeping and missing that meeting. Why does it say polychrome in the top left? It's a Steam modded thing, I'm pretty sure. I don't know though. Anyway. What were we doing? Papa Pizza. Where is Papa Pizza? There we go. I had to change title and all that shit. I'm finalizing the next Bloom Latra update. Oh, fucking fire. That's huge. Okay, let me turn off the fucking Undertale noise pollution. Sorry, viewers. Papa Pizza. And then I gotta change category. It's truly messed up that nobody streams in the Papa's Pizzeria category on Twitch. My concurrent viewers on YouTube plummeted from 13 to 2 when I announced the switch to Papa's Pizzeria. That's crazy. They hate me, bro. They hate me. Slingin PIES. Live Papa's Pizzeria. Baby. Okay. Where? Fuck. Where's Twitch chat? I'm scared. There we go. Just me now, Lamau, and me. YouTube chatters, y'all are my goats. The people who stick out, who stick with us for Papa's Pizzeria are the real ones. Did they mean run 2 as in second Latra run, or run 2 as in the Flash game? I would assume the former. Because why would they be talking about the Flash game? Not to say that the Flash game isn't peak, but I don't think we were even close to bringing it up in conversation. Excuse me. I lied about Sleepy Time. I have Baron Mime on Painted because Ecto on Fist and a Stunt Runner. Huge. Run 2 associated with Papa's Pizza since they're both cool math games angles. That's fair. Shock Yap ASMR to pass out to. I feel like we have the best yaps when we're on the Raffle profile on Papa Pizza. Also, real quick, not to be anticlimactic, I'm about to piss my brains out again, so I will be right back. X-Glow with the hydrate. I got you with that. Appreciate you, man. Okay. First off, since I always forget, first order of business, what achievements can I get in like the foreseeable future? How have I not gotten make 'em wait yet? Serve the first customer last? That's like the freest achievement in this entire game. Outside of like the actually free ones. It's the freest one that you have to work for. Quinn's order and Yuko's order ready to serve as they arrive. What days do they pull up? Sorted by name. Fire. Quinn is day 5. That is a Thursday angle. Yuko is a day 3, so that's a Tuesday angle. There's a half hour left in stream. So probably we can get that Yuko achievement. What else can I get? I think that's pretty much the extent of it, because I've already gotten I've only gotten 2 perfect orders, and I'm at rank 10. God, I'm such a chud. I've already gotten this one, yeah. Leave 4 pieces in the oven at the end of the day. All this other shit is just like progression, but like in disguise. So I think those are the only 2 achievements. Oh, serve a rustic garden special to Radlin. That's another good one. Is Radlin a closer in this game? I don't remember. Hilar? Yeah, they're a closer. Okay, so that's an easy one. I think we're chilling then. And then that's probably the only other one that I can get immediately. Indeed it is. Okay, holidays still Thanksgiving. We're locked in. Welcome in, Greg. How did it take us this long to unlock tomatoes? That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy, jokes aside. Did I... Okay, I turned it to a different special. Okay, we're chilling, we're chilling. We're chilling. Lock in. First order. Me when somebody asks me who the main antagonist is in the new Star Wars trilogy. Anyway. Bang. Perfecto. Wait. No. Serve the first customer last. We gotta get that achievement. I'm not making this guy's food until everybody else is dipped. That's the angle. Okay. Onions, tomatoes. Chat, do we mess with tomatoes on pizza? I will say I mess with sun-dried tomatoes on pizza. But just like whole-ass tomato slices, that's kind of wild, I think. Yeah, like that is a whole-ass like raw BLT tomato slice. Fuck that. But sun-dried tomatoes are pretty sexy. Only sun-dried on like barbecue chicken pizzas. Yeah, I feel like that's still a respectable answer. I wouldn't mind them on like just regular like, you know, sausage and pepperoni type shit, but yeah, on barbecue chicken, that's actually a really good answer. That's actually that's very nice. What up? What up, Amy? Rustic garden special. I haven't made this special at all, so this is new. Trad crust double R sauce. I already forgot what that means. Don't think I knew what it meant to begin with. OG cheese. Okay, what do we got here? Left half 6 olives. Gross. Hate those. Right half 6 mushrooms. Mushrooms on pizza, dare I say, they've been growing on me. They've been growing on me. Still probably would not put them on by my own volition, but I would not be, like, mortified if I found mushrooms on a pizza that I was eating. So there's some W character development there. What is... Oh, for fuck's sakes. This game moves so fast, yo. Bang. Bang. I really need the cut guides. This is, like, my worst workstation, and it's not even remotely close. Same special. I've had whole tomato slices on a decent pizza, but never pizza chain topping angle. Yeah, I feel like that's also reasonable. Double R sauce. What the fuck is the double R, bro? I'm stupid. I feel like I'm not stupid. Who the hell would know that? Okay, let's see if I can remember this. Olives. Mushrooms. If I fuck up the pizza, it is what it is. No, I can't remember anything after that. Okay, it was green pepper top half. Onion bottom. Mid cooking. Didn't serve this, John, for whatever reason. I'm a meat lovers guy, probably because I am a meat lover. Good comms. Good comms. Yeah, I need the slice guides like immediately. I'm getting W's in every category except for slices. And I don't think that's going to be remedied by anything other than the guide, because I feel like my slices half the time are like on par. And then I just get shit on. No! It's fine. I don't care. I'm not going back. This game moves far too fast for me to go back after that. Oh my god! I rest my case, bro. This really captures the essence of working in, like, fast food, so to speak. There's fucking no time to breathe in this game. Anyways, now it's actually sleepy time. Good night, Avalios. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. Get some good eep. I might have to take a nap tomorrow, bro. My sleep has been so bad these past couple of weeks, and I was going to try and fix it today, but there was too much catch-up to play after, like, not doing anything this weekend because of graduation shit. Okay, mid-cooking. I have to slice this one and get it out the door real quick. Awful slices. It is what it is. 96? That was better than the last one? Bullshit. What? Okay, sure. Oh, I didn't put a timer on this guy. Okay, now I gotta make this Chud's pizza. Trad crust, RR. That one's out the oven. OG cheese, motherfucker. 8 tomatoes. 3 potato wedges in the bottom right corner. 3 chicken in the top left. This is a schizophrenics pizza, bro. This is a schizophrenics pizza. What are we doing? 4 slices, easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Take this out the oven. Come on. Come on. We got that. Serve. Hundreds across the board. How is that a 95? That's such BS. That one's almost done. We'll make 1 slice down the middle and then be ready for this. Bonk. Who orders a light cooked pizza, bro? I'm sorry, but if you order light cooked pizza, you should not be allowed to eat pizza anymore. It's always a traditional amount of time. 85. How is that? It's always a traditional amount of time in the oven, or it's well done. You either like it cooked or you like it crispy. What is this? What is this light bullshit? Get out of here. I don't think so. Okay. 92. I'm lost. I am well and truly just lost, bro. What is anything? I feel like, okay, the center's a little cooked. I feel like overall that's pretty good, though. So that means it's going to be like a 72. How is that an 86? I'm so confused. Hey, 94, though. Still an A. Still an A. I don't know if it's an A where other people graduated from, but that's an A where I graduated. Still rank 10. Still a rank 10 chud. We got to work on that. I hate this minigame with a burning passion. Oh, wait. I keep forgetting I can look in the stream replay. Yo, I can actually just straight up cheat. This is huge. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. They locked on to me. They locked on to me, yo. Nah, we're chilling. I don't feel bad about cheating on this minigame. This minigame sucks. It's discriminatory against people with awful memories like me. Yellow headband. I'm not fucking paying attention to any of that shit. It was this, right? What shoes? It was these shoes. Yeah? What? I didn't even see that. I said yellow headband. Oh yeah, high school. Let me say college. What counts as an A varies based on topic. Well, that's because in college they curve everything, no? Because that's the way my calculus class was. Which was through the college. It was like co-ed or whatever. Not co-ed, you know what I mean? I actually just don't remember anything because I was relying on being able to cheat. It was a pink... No, it was this. And then maybe the jacket and like this? Fuck. It was the wrong shirt though. I got like everything else right. God damn it. Light is only good if you don't want your thin crust to be crispy, but then why the fuck are you getting thin crust? That's what I'm saying, bro. What's up with this dress up? It's a mini game that I fucking hate, bro. Scheisse. All right. This is... So we need to have Yuko's order because it's Tuesday. Probably we start that after the second customer. Who else puts salt on their pizza? That's crazy. I guess it kind of depends on what toppings you're using, though. On a run right now, first Jupiter level and 5 antis. My strush is at level 4. The numbers get really interesting when you get those classes where the prof makes tons of mistakes, where it's nobody knows this area well enough to get all of it right. I suppose I didn't think... Yeah, I didn't really think about that. That is actually kind of interesting. Cheese, no pepperoni. So on a straight cheese pizza, you're going salt action? I feel like that's crazy. Nah, I'm just gonna say it with my chest. I feel like if you're going salt on a pizza at all, that's crazy. I could maybe see it on like a veg-only pizza. If you're rocking a pizza that's like bell peppers, olives, onions, some other type of veg, maybe you got some sun-dried tomatoes on there, etc. Mushrooms, if I didn't already say those, although I think I did. I digress. If you're rocking like a veg-only pizza, I could maybe see salt. But even then, I think it's kind of wild. All right, I gotta be Johnny on the spot here if I'm gonna get this fucking achievement. Just eat a side salad and it's the same thing. I mean, I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue with you there. Okay, what is Yuko's order? Pecan crust OG sauce provolone. That's all I'm gonna remember. OG sauce provolone. I'll take your order now, I guess. Bang. Fuck. Okay. Yuko, what are your toppings? 6 banana pepper left half, 6 turkey bottom half. 6 banana pepper left half, 6 turkey bottom. Into the oven. What's the cook status? Mid heat. Okay, love that. Pecan, R&R. Why don't they just make a bowl out of pizza and put salad in it? I hate to say it, but you're kind of cooking. Yeah, I really do hate to say it. I ain't gonna lie, but you're onto something there. This is a $1 billion idea, and I would like to invest. This is a light pizza? Oh, nah, bro. Lightly cooked pecan crust turkey wedges and bell peppers? Yo, what? All right, I gotta make sure that I can, like, serve the pizza to this fine customer when she arrives. So I gotta serve the 2 pizzas that are in front of her. 88% on cutting. That's a fat-ass idea, but fuck. That's exactly my thoughts. That is, like, a crazy, like, American scrandle idea, but on the other hand, like, I'll take 16 of them, Johns. You know what I mean? Okay. Fuck! Phone's ringing! God! This is gonna be another rustic garden because of how this game works. 2 rustic gardens! On the double. OG cheese. Okay, I forget what the fuck is on this thing. Olives, mushrooms, fuck. Pepper, onion bottom? Onion bottom. Scheisse, I forgot to cook the pizza. It's fine though, there's like a decent window. Oh, how many slices? Shit. 4. Bop. Bop. Shitty ass slicing job. What's up, Yuko? Welcome in. W achievement. Stolen. Stolen W achievement. Yeah! We got that, bro. Did I even put the rustic special in the oven? Okay, I did. I didn't timer it, though. Trad crust, R&R. Trad cheese. Okay, can I remember it this time? Probably not. Olive. Mushroom. Pepper top, onion bottom. I'll remember it tomorrow. In-game tomorrow, not like 24 hours from now type shit. Bop. Okay, everybody's pizza's behind. That's okay, though, because I got the achievement, baby. Out the door. Never mind. 90% weight score. It's actually not even that bad. Kind of chilling with that, yo. 4 slicer out the door. I really thought that was going to be hundreds across the board. I was going to scream. Dude, this owl is like freaking out. I gotta find that guy. Might be going into my woods, finding the owl. Excuse me. Bang. 6 slicer? This is so Who orders 6 slices, dude? This is bad, but it's fine. Actually, that's not that bad, I feel. 96. Yeah, that was the best of the day, was it not? Dare I say not bad, ladies and gentlemen. Skip. I guess I shouldn't have skipped there because I don't know if I ranked up, but I'll know when I'm in the the fucking menu, so who cares? This minigame slaps. Oh fuck, that guy was so fast. God damn it. Oh, I only needed 12. Okay, well that was free then. Bonk. I'm not quick enough on my feet with this, yo. My mouse pad ain't big enough. New Year poster? Okay. I guess New Year is like pretty... In the grand scheme of the game, that's like pretty close. I'm assuming we're not out of Thanksgiving yet, but I honestly can't remember how long we've been in Thanksgiving, so there's a chance that we are if we ranked up. I think we're not, though. But if you just auto-click everywhere randomly, I think that would probably not get me out. Oh, we are out of Thanksgiving. Okay, it's Christmas angle now. Well, let's dress everybody up, shall we? Take the jackets off so we can see ideal shirt score. That's pretty good. That's the same. That's slightly better. That's slightly worse. That's way worse. Okay, so this is the ideal Christmas shirt out of what we have. Ideal Christmas pants. Ideal Christmas sweater. Okay, the bucket hat. This is a good look for Raffle, I think. Wait, this is Harold. I'm stupid. Doesn't matter. I'm dressing up Raffle in the exact same thing. Just gotta get those points, baby. Gotta scam the extra score from the holiday spirit system. Hell yeah. Don't care about the parade yet. There's something new here, apparently. Oh, is it like a Christmas achievement that I didn't have unlocked? Oh, here. Wait, where? Hello? Serve 20 customers during Christmas wearing a Christmas hat and fur parka. I need to do that immediately because Christmas... If I don't do that immediately, then Christmas rotates, and then I don't get to see it for another, like, fucking 80 hours of gameplay. So we need to lock in on that. I think all the posters are fine. We take down the Thanksgiving poster. We don't have a Christmas poster. So we just move the window that is mysteriously adhered to the wall. We'll move it over there. And then wallpaper. No Christmas wallpaper, so I guess we'll just go like that. That's, like, okay. Christmas floor. The trim looks That's fine. Counter, I think, is fine if it's just, like, always brown. And then I need more Christmas furniture. We'll bank this and this. I think these two are fine to just stay for some extra score. I have Christmas gum. I can keep the pretzels here, and then I can put these guys here. Yeah. Yeah. I think that looks good. Okay. What did I need to buy? I need to buy a Santa hat and a fur parka, yes. Where was that achievement? Christmas hat and fur parka. Where's the shop? There's the shop. Clothes. Christmas. Professional interior decorator. Yo, it's my calling. Christmas hat. We'll go for the classic color scheme. The red and the white angle. And then the fur parka, I think we go for a red here, white here as well. Bang. That's big. Raffle. You are now Santa Claus. That didn't change my score at all. That's huge. Nor did that. That's big. Raffle, you are now Santa Claus. Harold, you are also now Santa Claus. Any questions? Okay. How much are these? Bro, the guides are hundreds of dollars a piece. I'm never getting these. It's cooked. I'm never getting those. All right. I got one more day in me. We've reached winter. Yo, Santa and Mrs. Claus. That's huge. Red pepper crust. Wait, red pepper crust is kind of fantastic. No? Is that even a holiday topping? What? Red pepper crust. Did they not give us a Christmas topping or a Christmas ingredient? Red pepper crust as a Christmas ingredient. This is evidently some kind of Christmas lore that I'm missing. Santa only visits during Christmas. He also starts with a silver customer award. I love that. It's a new holiday season. Customers won't order Thanksgiving toppings now, so you'll start unlocking Christmas toppings instead. Fantastic. OG sauce, OG cheese. Yo, Santa, this is a crazy order, bro. I'm not trying to end up on the naughty list or anything, but, like, what is this, my guy? 2 tomatoes in the corner, lightly cooked, square cut. Bro is committing, like, every single pizza sin that he possibly can. Okay, Mrs. Claus, same situation, only during Christmas, silver customer award. Got it. Much more coherent order from Mrs. Claus, I think. Better sauce and cheese choice. Chicken on half. Olives on the same half. I've much more coherent order from Mrs. Claus. I ain't gonna lie. Also, is it Thursday? No. There was something on Wednesday. Radlin on Wednesday. I gotta serve Radlin a rustic garden. I'm gonna screw up the square cut so bad. Not on purpose. I'm bad at it. Bang. We got that. 83? What? Cap. Okay. W. Franco. Another square cutter, though. That's probably his way of getting on the nice list. He's just kissing up to Santa, bro. That's messed up. Who invented Christmas suit? I have no idea. I wasn't there at the inception of Christmas, contrary to popular belief. Belief. Jesus. Okay, this is about to get out of the oven. If the phone rings while I'm slicing this one up, I'm actually going to freak out. That was a really bad slice job. It is what it is. 93. Never mind. That was perfect, I guess. Buffalo bacon. That don't sound like a bad pizza. Buffalo bacon. I'd probably mac that. I ain't gonna lie. Trad crust RR OG cheese. I got it. I got it. Trad crust RR OG cheese. Got it. Olives on left, mushrooms on right. Yup. Bell pepper. Onion. Yo, we're chilling. Yo, we're chilling. We got that, bro. We got that. What time is it? 1:59? All right. All right. Gotta watch the time so I can go to bed and wake up in time for that meeting in the morning, like I said. Bang. 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 And then I gotta make another one of these for Radlin. Oh yeah, I kind of speed ran that one. Okay, before I slice up that one, let me just make another one real quick. Damn it! That one's it's early enough in the pizza making process where I can just remake it real quick. Bang, bang. Yo, let me go! Please! Oh my... It's fine. Olives. Mushrooms. And again, for people confused, I'm not screwing up the order on purpose. We're doing this for an achievement. Because I'm definitely... Raffle is 100%ing his profile at some point. I'm just keeping it real, chat. I'm just keeping it real. Raffle's 100%ing his profile at some point. Bang. Buffalo bacon needs a tiny amount of gorgonzola. You're actually my goat for saying that, man. You're actually my goat. Shock, do you fuck with the Wonder Pets? I haven't... That's a name that I haven't heard in so long. I think I remembered fucking with Wonder Pets, though. Am I thinking of the correct thing? That's the thing with, like, the guinea pig being as the protagonist, right? Or am I thinking of some other shit? Now that it's, like, cooked and in front of me and I gotta slice it, I gotta say this is an ugly pizza, bro. This is an ugly pizza. Yo, that slice job's damn near perfect, though, dare I say. Damn near perfect. 98. 96, bro. Yeah? Yeah, I remember liking that show then. I feel like that show was kind of fire. That has to be 100% 4 cuts, no? How is that a 96? I don't get it. I don't. God. Anyway. Kids these days don't know quality cartoons no more. That's because all the cartoons are on, like, YouTube. They're just AI-generated slop. 999 points. Or they're Cocomelon, which is, like, debatably the same thing, but it just predates. Oh, yeah, the Strike Zone game. I'm ass at this. Lucky for me, I'm not on the pitcher's mound. Raffle is. And Raffle's got an arm like a cannon, let me tell you. Oh, yeah. Got your ass out, buddy. Backwards cap. Yeehaw. You need a protractor, then just follow it with your mouse. Yeah, I might need to invest in a protractor for Papa's Pizzeria streams. Maybe not a bad play. Bang. Out of there. One more. One more. I got you with that. That's kind of an erratic one. I don't like that. Got him. Wonder Pets, Backyardigans, hell, even Team Umizoomi. Got him fucking old. All those are fire, though. Team Umizoomi was my shit when I was in, like, grade school. Are you a Bubble Guppies kid as well? I remember liking Bubble Guppies quite a bit when I was little. When I was like, again, like grade school age. Not like, you know, diaper shitting toddler age, but it was all right. I remember liking it. Bang! Okay. The special's donezo. So we can grab the Buffalo Bacon special. New achievement again. Brother, what? Oh, Buffalo Bacon achievement, surely. Serve a Buffalo Bacon special to Bruno Romano. Got it. I'll be sure to do that. Still no Christmas decor. That is unbelievably tragic. All right, well, that'll be more for next time we chat. Let me throw on the old, okay, not that track. Yeah, we'll throw on that track. Throw on the old Undertale special here. Chat. Appreciate y'all for watching. I got a dip. I know I'm like watching the clock, so to speak. But like I said, I have that meeting, and that meeting is normally like when I would wake up, so I'm trying to not oversleep on that shit. So, yeah, I'm going to bed. Appreciate y'all for watching. Thank y'all for sticking around for that long-ass run and then watching some Papa Pizza. Appreciate y'all. We'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place, probably same content. Probably trying to continue the streak. So that'll be fun. Chat, who are we raiding? Do we have any raid targets? Preferably in the Balatro category, but elsewhere is also fine. Memory Lane is being recommended to me. They're playing White Stake, though. Everybody in the category, it looks like, is playing White Stake. No, somebody's playing Purple Stake, but they are not an English streamer. Nobody's playing Gold Stake. Somebody with 0 viewers got a Nanon front, but probably they're ending stream if they got Nanon. Same time, same bat channel. Yo, Truth Nuke, though. Truth Nuke, though. Radical stream, Raffles online. Chat, I'm not rating Raffles online or offline chat. Oh, Memory Lane's a Spanish streamer as well. I'm not discriminating, I promise, but like I want my chat to be able to like chat. We can raid this rando. They just unlocked Shiko, so that's sick. All right, we're raiding a noob. Maybe the BMP streamer angle. Oh, never mind. Ending stream. I didn't even see a BMPer. That's tragic. All right, we'll raid the Balatro noob. Go backseat them and make sure they never play the game again. I'm kidding. Anyway. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. If you have any last-minute suggestions for the charity stream, again, put those in the Discord in the stream suggestions tab, because I got to get that stuff finalized as far as like donation goals and stuff like that go. Got to get that finalized tomorrow during my meeting with the organizer. Anyway, chat, love you guys. Stay safe. Sleep well. And have a good one. Go show this streamer some love. Make them feel welcome in the Balatro community, and I will catch you guys mañana. Peace.